I like to get close when I first get on so you guys can see how there's no bags underneath my eyes and no dark circles because that means the bitch gets sleep. Anywho, hello and welcome. Thank you so much for coming in. Of course, this is early Sunday. Well, it's about to be noon. Either way, my guest is coming in today from out of state, and I am excited, honeys. Okay, I'm very, very excited because, of course, we're doing something very, very powerful, very, very profound. Come on here, Grand Rising Jay. Come on in here. Something very, very powerful, profound, and I would say amazing. Okay. And of course, I'm not tooting my own horn, but I definitely am led by spirit. And whatever spirit tell me to motherfucking do, I motherfucking do. Anywho, Idaho, anyway, Hurricane Ida, shout out to that. So now, of course, going into those of you who signed up for the Omicron event, I'm gonna jump straight into this. Shout out to those who support, contribute, donate, all the good stuff, honey. You are amazing. I appreciate you. You allow us to achieve so many goals, so many accomplishments, privately and publicly. And I could not do it without y'all. So I really, really appreciate you. I love you. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Going into those of you who signed up for this Omicron event, this is a very, very important event, I think, in human history. What we're seeing play out right now, politically, scientifically, spiritually, it's very, 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 very powerful. Very, very, very important too for you to pay attention to. And so, in that, as I said, this is a very, very good, and of course, y'all got one more day to sign up for it too. And so, those of you who signed up for it already, you actually are going to get this video that I'm sending out today privately, and you're also going to get another class. So, the video you're getting today is not like that bonus class I was mentioning. It's literally, me killing two birds with one stone, and of course, showing my appreciation for you. So you're not waiting, because of course, I'm kind of impatient, honey. If I want something, honey, I'm like, I need it, and I need it now, you know. And so I'm like, I think you guys are that way. So Idaho, anywho, so yeah, like the Omicron event is very, very, very. I'm excited about it, y'all. Like literally, today is the motherfucking first day, technically. So anywho, I did make a video. I think it's about 40 minutes long. I will be sending it out to y'all. Once again, it is not a bonus class. Okay, you're going to get a separate video for that after the event is over. Of course, giving you information that you will learn during the event. And of course, we go over a lot of stuff in that video, that 40-minute long video. Of course, you have any questions, save that for your one-on-one. And of course, like I said, this is going to be going on now until the 21st. And I believe the cutoff time is going to probably be 3 p.m. on the 21st, because I'm going to be doing multiple things on the 21st. We're doing an in-person event, and we're doing the virtual stuff for you guys that signed up. So it's really, really exciting, honey. And of course, we were gifted some stuff, honey. So I'm like, yes, girl, we got us some teas. I say, yes, come on in here, spirit. So anywho, moving right along, I do feel like, as I mentioned in the video, that those of you who are meant to sign up for this event signed up for the event. And of course, information that's in this Omicron event has never been given out. And I won't talk about it again actually after this, because of course I want this to be an exclusive thing. I want those who are divinely led as well to also join together. I believe that the universe will always bring us to people or connect us to people that are on our frequency. I believe that when we're ready for information and we are at a need to know basis, not a must know basis, I think the universe aligns us with that energy. Once again, if you're paying attention, once again, if you're awake, and once again, if you're acknowledging that spirit is always moving, spirit is always talking, and spirit is always helping. So we're constantly getting this, and I told y'all this before. We get like 1,000+ messages from spirit every single day. And sometimes we misinterpret these messages as our own ideas, right? Like, oh shit, wait, I should go this way because there's a lot of traffic here. That's spirit talking. Oh, you know what? I was going to go to Walmart, but I think I'm going to go to Target. And then bam, later you find out that Walmart had a line out the door. You would have been there for 3 or 4 fucking hours. So that's how spirit communicates, right? Many, many ways. Not just that. Sometimes it's little signs too. You see birds, you see squirrels, you see possums, you just see shit and you're just like, yeah, that's weird. Why is that like that? Why did that squirrel run across the street like that? And everybody else is like, wait, what? You're like, yeah, that squirrel ran across the street so weirdly. And they're like, yeah, but you're crazy. But no, this is spirit talking to you. So spirit is always giving us information. And of course, in spirituality, we call that spiritual downloads. And of course, as I said before, the updates are always like our computer. The updates are always available. You just have to set the time and or say update now, where it shuts down and gets information and re-up, it reboots. So the same thing with us. These downloads are always there. Those who are getting these downloads and they're actually placing them within their beings and are actually upgrading themselves, because that's how you spiritually upgrade with your downloads, not just, oh, well, I got a download about aliens coming in and giving us tools for the virus. And it's just like, okay, girl, so if you got that download, then how is this upgrading you though? Because bitch, yeah, anyway, we won't get into that. So we're always getting these downloads. And I think it's very, very important if you're not getting downloads, because yeah, I never got anything from Spirit. Spirit don't really talk to me about anything. If you are one of those people, you have a lot of blockage, a lot of spiritual blockage. And of course, those of you who are in the Omicron of it, we're going to identify these blockages, okay, intuitively. Okay, we're going to identify these blockages energetically, which of course manifests into the spirit, the physical, and of course the mental. So we're going to identify these parts. And of course, before I do it virtually with y'all too, because the person who's coming, they might be watching this video right now. I don't know, but they don't know. But if they're going to be a part of this event, it's going to be done on them first. Okay. And so I don't know if they're going to let me record it because, of course, of course, in person is great, but you can still do it virtually. Like I said, going into Reiki and stuff, you can channel that energy anywhere, any space, anytime. You go back to when your grandmother was a kid and you can, heal that childlike energy of hers, and then comes in and it pulls through you because, of course, you are a part of them. Okay. Anyway, I won't get into that. That's a little, yeah. Anywho, so going into the download stuff, like I said, it's always there. You just have to pay attention. And of course, if there's blockages there for you not to be able to get these downloads, or you have chakras that are not activated, then of course, going into this event, we're going to go into that, resetting that, releasing that, removing that, and you're going to feel it. Of course, blockages come in as abdominal pain. It comes in as, STDs, STIs. It comes in as headaches. It comes in as neck aches, body aches, pains, illnesses, because that organs are connected to these spaces, right, of energy, these spinning wheels of energy. So once you clear these blockages, like I said, you should be able to feel it instantly, right? Instantly. Headache, ooh, the headache gone. Stiffness in the neck, ooh, the stiffness is gone. And, I tell these people, like, a lot, girl, anybody who knows me, y'all, personally could tell y'all, I am never sick. I'm never complaining about, ooh, my back is ache, ooh, my neck is ache, ooh, my back, ooh, my knees, my leg, my feet, ooh, my head, yeah. I'm never doing that. Because going into energy, when I know that something is not right, once again, I'm an energetic being. I work in the spirit first. I'm like, what exactly is going on here? Once I identify what's causing it, I instantly clear that energy out and it's gone. And so even going in person, I told you I did massages, and going into now the Reiki stuff, which I've done a few people since I've been a certified Reiki master and teacher. But going into massages, people used to think I used to do massages to get some ping. And I'm just like, girl, I don't have to do massage to get ping. I'm on the phone with one of my sisters almost every day, and she can vouch. I'm always getting hit on, no matter what it is, how it is, what I'm looking like, what I'm feeling like. Bitch, somebody's always saying, "Hey, who? Can I get that number? Hey, what's up? Where you from?" Like, so I'm like, I don't have to post massage ads to get some motherfucking dick or money. Okay. Even when I was escorting, girl, like I said, guys are like, "Listen, girl, you're cute," and I'm like, "Well, baby, your wallets are cute too." So I wasn't a gold digger, bitch. Listen, my time has value. Okay. And a lot of you will be in a better position too if you thought that about yourself. But anywho, if you don't feel like you deserve the world, then nobody's gonna give it to you. That's my motto, honey. So like I said, identify these blockages, releasing these blockages, and also it just not being in the present life. A lot of us have a lot of things that bleed over. Okay, we talked about this before. Anybody who's spiritual awakened, you've been taught this, you know about this. Okay, going into some esoteric information. You have past lives traumas that bleed over into this life. And it's unfortunate because a lot of people live their lives. And of course, I'm going to touch a little bit of dark stuff here. Going into people who've been set up, right? Taken out, whether it's been one of your favorite rappers, whether it's been a family member you've known, whether it's been just news like, oh my God, this poor woman, she was taken out right in front of her kids and it was sad. Like even something that just happened, I want to say maybe 2 or 3 months ago with the Instagram model who knew all these celebrities, and a guy left from Florida and like got into her apartment and took her out and took himself out. And like all this stuff ties into spiritual ties. All this stuff ties into past life contracts that need to be revoked. And some of them need to be revised. Not all of them need to be revoked, but some of them need to be revised. And of course, going into that, when you're speaking that stuff out, and of course, going into the Omicron, we're going to go over that good stuff. Oh, and even also, y'all, we put 5 mini classes up to also show you how to revise, revoke, and reconstruct the contracts that you have. Because going into financial debt, going into health issues, going into relationship issues, going into all this stuff is contractual. All this stuff is connected to you. Okay. And of course, like I said, I'm not victim shaming because I was once a victim as well. And I didn't know any better. And I was like, poor me, poor me, poor me, poor me. And I'm telling you all the God honest truth. That was me 10 years ago. Like, oh my God, how could this man do this to me? How could this man beat my ass and leave me for dead? Oh my God, how could this friend backstab me? How could this friend set me up? How could, oh my God, this, ooh, I can't believe they did this. They betrayed me. They lied to me. Oh, I hate people. I hate men. I hate this. Oh girl, that was me. When I started to look back and I started to say, well, there's one thing in common with all these people, though. At that point in my life that I was attracting these beings to me, I was feeling some type of way about myself. I didn't feel like I was worthy of true love. I didn't feel like I was worthy of validation because of my experience, trans experience. Because people tried to say that, oh, girl, you ain't gonna find nobody. If you do find somebody, it's gonna be somebody you really ain't gonna want. You're gonna have to settle because ain't nobody really into that team. So I was like, oh my God, this is true. Like, I'm never going to be happy. I'm never going to find this person. Going into what society says about you, oh, you being this, you being that, you're never going to have A, B, C, D, F, G. You're destined to be dead or in jail by the time you're 21. Either way, all that stuff takes a toll on you. So it's like, ooh, that's how I was attracting these people because I felt that way, right? It was the open prey in me that was attracting these predators. But when I start accessing and assessing aspects of my life where I was like, why did I feel like that in first? And like I said, I spent a lot of time alone in the past and even still. And I love being alone. And it's not that I'm antisocial, not that I hate people. When I'm alone, I get my most powerful spiritual downloads when I'm alone. I have the most and we're not saying I'm sitting there talking, hey girl, what you doing today? Nothing, girl. You about to go get some Chinese food? Yeah, I'm about to go get you too. Oh girl, wait a minute, girl. Why you didn't tell me I have to go to 99 cent store to get that? Girl, because you nasty. We're not talking about that type of dialogue, okay? But definitely sitting here, acknowledging myself, like, what's going on? How you feeling today? You want to take it off. You want to all that. So, like I said, when I looked back on those things that did not serve me and my experiences that fed into it, cousins, older cousins being disruptive to me, being disrespectful to me, going back into something as little as I told you before, one of my aunties who I used to be afraid of, who used to always tell me no. So I was like, bitch, rejection came in. Because I was like, well, if she's always telling me no and she would always say she loved me, then it's like, oh shit, like I'm not gonna ask her nothing then. I'm gonna get out and get my own shit, which kind of led me into being a very independent, productive adult in 2021. But either way, identifying these blockages, identifying what caused them, allowed me to release them and to leave me where they were at. And it was a very emotional, complicated thing because we're taught how to accept things. We're taught how to be comfortable with things. Oh, if he really loves you, then girl, he's gonna disrespect you. Girl, if you really love him, you're gonna stay by your man. And I tell this to one of my friends not too long ago because they're in a happy marriage. They were in a happy marriage for a long time, 25 years. And then they had a friend who was in a marriage for 15 years. And the friend is like, I want a divorce. And she's like, no, you go to God and you let God, because God said till death do you part. And I said, girl, enough with that religious shit, girl. That is your understanding. If this person is telling you that they're wanting out of this relationship because they're not happy, let them go, because you would hate to find out in a few years that they stood by this man who was being disrespectful to them and find out that they got an STD or STI, to find out that they've been put into some abusive situation to where now you got to come and identify her body. So it's like ultimately, when it's time for us to move on, whatever that situation looks like, it's time to move on, because nothing here is permanently. Everything is temporary. The house you got, the marriage you got, the little paper you got to say you're home or whatever, all that is temporary. So you should never stunt your spiritual growth and shut down who you are, who you really are, not who you were taught to be and trained to be, but who you really are. just to be comfortable and content in this little short 100 years of living. Okay. And it goes by very fast, as people say. I don't really see it, honestly. I don't really see it going by fast like that. I see sometimes a week go by quickly, but like I said, I don't see time going by fast like that. Like, damn, I was just 15 years old. It seemed like 3 years ago. Yeah, no, honey. I actually feel like I already lived 250 years already, to be honest with y'all. I'm like, damn, I'm barely in my 30s, bitch. I feel like I'm already 245. All the shit I done seen and experienced and shit. And I'm just like, damn, we barely in 2021? We barely in 2021, bitch. Anywho, so it's very important to identify what is blocking us and what is no longer serving our spiritual self. And then, of course, people get the narcissistic and the empathic stuff twisted. And we talked about this before. They get that shit twisted and shit. Oh, she's into herself. She's narcissistic. Oh, no, she's not enough. Oh, girl, she's too sensitive. Oh, and it's just like, honey. And these be the first ones that did not know thyself, that barely discovered who they were at 45 or 50, when I should remind you that the life expectancy, and it probably have risen now. It was 65 years old. So it's like, mama, you literally 20 years away from your deadline and you discover who you are. And you're bragging about it as if it's something to brag about. So it's like, we should always know who we are. We should always be aware and conscious. And of course, right now it's the time. We can't go back and say, damn, I wish I was 19. I wish I was doing what Mystic was doing. Oh, damn, I wish I was 20. I wish I was 21. I wish I would have got it then. You cannot hold that over yourself. You have to think of the present moment now, living in the moment right here, right now. Today forward, I'm going to let go of person, place, or things that no longer serve me. And like I said, it's hard. It's very emotional. It is. Letting go of people and things that grew with you, letting go of people and things that are part of your growth that kind of ushered you into this point is very emotional. And to be like, damn, like you have to say goodbye, and it's almost like a death. I tell y'all, to me, a death is a permanent end. And with me, I don't go back. We end our friendship. Like, I don't go back to being friends with people, honey. One person I've done that with, and it's because we ended our friendship, who is now my best friend. We've ended our friendship because of out influences. And even then, she was like, I never wanted to stop talking to you. I thought about you every single day. And I was like, oh my God, the same thing here. So that's the only ex that I ever let back in my life. If I ever end our friendship, baby, there's no redos. Relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, best friend, it does not matter, honey. Even going into clients, girl, no tea, no shade. If we ended that, you were being, well, I've grown now and I think I'm ready. Honey, please find someone else. I'm not in that need of money or that need of energy, because that's what it comes down to. I'm not in that need of energy. And of course, going into the Omicron event, I'm going to give y'all a little secret too. It just came up right now, so I'm for sure going to give y'all a secret on that. So yeah, I'm not going to, pull that energy up. And so, like I said, you have to let it go. You have to let it die or let it lie where it's at. You got to let it lie where it's at. And like I said, it's emotional. It's hard going into a 10-year friendship that I ended, going into a relationship that I ended to where I was just like, girl, even right now, I think about it like, damn, I was living in a fantasy world. Like, literally, me being from the city I was in, me being of trans experience, to meet this man who was not really into the girls, who was open to doing something different with me. As far as even like the first 3 months of our relationship, we were talking for like a month, then we stopped talking for like 2 or 3 months because it was like, yeah, I don't see myself doing this. Then it was like, well, honey, I'm not gonna force it on you, bitch. You don't want to, because I already been there, done that. Okay, with the motherfucker over there, where he was like, girl, I don't want to see nothing naked. I want to see with your face down. I don't want to see nothing else because I'm not into this shit, girl. But I find you very hot. Anywho, so like I said, even outside of that relationship, thinking about it, like, damn, girl, like I would have been that girl. Like I would have probably been, shopping with the KKs and shit, and having brunches with them and shit. But like I said, girl, things happen. And I'm like, damn, looking back on it, I'm glad I had that experience, because even though that's not my lifestyle and I don't want that lifestyle, I've learned how to manage and be happy with what I have now and be very content with it. Okay. And of course, the universe will always give you what you find joy in. Okay. Also, going into what you pay attention to grows. So it's called paying attention. Things you pay for should be an investment. And the universe believe in investing, honey. The universe don't believe in spending. How the universe believe in investing. So whatever you pay attention to, baby, you definitely build on. And so, like I say, it was hard. Looking back, y'all, it wasn't easy into my 10-year friendship. It wasn't easy into my relationships that I had. It wasn't easy even cutting off some of my connections with people that I met virtually on the internet, because it was like, fuck, like that inner G in me was like, honey, you could really assist this person. This person is going through a lot of trauma that you can help resolve out of their chart, right? Because when I just talk about the birth chart, there's a whole bunch of charts that we deal with. And it's like, damn, you could really help to reset that. But it's like, yeah, mama ain't ready though. And then it'd be that constant leeching and just energetic pull. And it's like, yeah, honey, you don't want it. I'm not gonna give it, honey. Even going to, like I said, readings. When people do readings with me, I used to just be like, oh, hey, what is, I used to just throw shit out. Now, honey, if you don't ask, I don't tell. That's it. I have a don't ask, I'm not telling policy. Okay. And that's just that. Hey, why you didn't tell me? And then, of course, people, girl, well, why you didn't tell me that though? Because da da da. And I'm like, well, honey, I kind of hinted towards it. But imagine that you have a reading where you have your questions lined up and you're like, I want to know everything. And then we start breaking down, okay, well, your mom and daddy's going to get a divorce. And then I see your younger brother having a baby. And then I see this going on, that going on, this going on. Then you're going to say, well, wait. My mom and daddy having a divorce. That's kind of odd because, girl, yeah, girl. Like I said, if you're not asking, I'm not telling. Okay. And so, like I said, going back into releasing energy that does not serve us. And of course, I gotta go, y'all. I really gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. I'm excited about the little tea that we're doing, y'all. And I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. Okay. Anywho, it is very important to keep energy. Life is like a book, right? There's chapters, right? And you go page after page after page, right? 45, 46, 47. Okay. You do not go 45, 42, 47, 51, 32. You don't go back and forth. You go one page after another, right? And then when you're on this page, you're staying on this page. Very similar with our life experiences. Each chapter, each page have different details. It has different stories. It has a different message for us. At that moment in time, when we're on that page, whatever's on that page is meant for us at that time. Sometimes characters revisit us later in the book, right? Later in other chapters. And of course, that goes into people, person, place, and things that are meant to be in your life forever. Some people are seasonal, and I've learned to acknowledge that, because a lot of people are like, oh, girl, damn, it's like she cutting people off left and right. Listen, some people are in your life for seasonal, right? They're in there seasonally. And going into that, I'm okay with that if the purpose is being rendered at that moment. If we have to talk, and I know you're not going to be in my life for that long because you're here to only use me for something, bitch, we're not stretching that out for 10 years. We're not stretching that bitch for fucking 2 years, not even fucking 6 months. Bitch, when I identify, like, yeah, it's not going to go past. Yeah, I don't see it going past 6 months. Bitch, I'm going to say, listen, I'm sorry, but, I got to go. Once again, I'm going to give you ideas and hints to say, hey, this is my process. This is where my mind frame is at. My frame of thought. This is where I'm moving into. This is what I'm creating. And if you're like, listen, well, that's not what I'm creating. Okay, girl, we're not on the same page. We're not even in the same book. And my perspective of my world, I'm at the center of my own universe as you are. You're at the center of your own universe, your own world. So if it's not making sense to me and you're a part of my dialogue, then it's like, yeah, mama. Yeah, papa. I gotta let you go. Bye. And like I said, it's hard, but you have to do it. And of course, making way for things that are for you, because that's what you're doing. You're letting go of person, place, and things that are not for you, and you're making way for things that are for you. This is what gives you an enriched, fulfilled life. Someone told me something years ago, and I thought this, right? Going into me having like debt problems, and it's going to be very, very quick. Going into me having debt problems in the past, going to me not being able to manage finances and not being able to save, or I would save $5 and I have to spend $5. My frame of thought back then was money is the root of all evil. And the thought back there was money can't buy you happiness. Money can't buy you love. Money can't buy this and that. right? And I was like, oh my God, it's so true. Then what's the point of us needing money then? Why do we need fucking money? Money can't buy us shit, girl. Money can't buy us air. Money can't buy us nothing that we actually need, right? Why are, because even technically, unless you're growing your own food, money ain't even buying you food because the food we eat are not, it's not even real. It's artificial and shit. And they actually said that. I think they said 40% of our food is actually real. The rest of it is artificial ingredients, all the good shit. Either way, it's like, well, why do I need money then? Right? But moving forward, because I told the universe, I'm willing to understand. I am willing, universe, for you to give I need to be happy, healthy, and successful in whatever I feel like that is. Okay, because success to me is being happy and being healthy. Okay. Monetary shit is not success because but you can have all the money in the world, get cancer, and die. You're successful? Well, he died a successful man. She died a successful. How the hell did they die successful? They wasn't happy. If they were holding on to shit for so long ago that caused that sickness to develop in their body. Can you please explain that to me? Because we're not talking about that foo-foo fake shit. We're talking about that real shit that comes from the real you. Like I said, we're not talking about the exterior that people are, the program that people are programming you to be. We're talking about who you really are, who you really connect with. So going into that, universe was showing me people, person, place, and things that people are being put in my life that was saying, oh, honey, money doesn't make you happy, but if you're happy before you have it, money could keep you happy. If you, money cannot buy you friendship, money cannot buy you this and that, but if you already had friendships and healthy connections before you had it, then it allows that to be long and prosperous because you don't ever have to ask, can I borrow? Can I have? Oh, girl, I need, girl, listen, I can use a little something, something, something. Going into a past relationship that I had very slightly and lightly, somebody who ended a friendship with me, and I said, I didn't give a fuck, and I still don't. The bitch, we had a money making opportunity together. Mama tried to be greedy with the money. And I said, girl, see, I don't do things with malicious intent. And I feel like the universe is always listening to our thoughts and our feelings. So if you're doing things purposefully, maliciously, then the universe is going to always give you malicious experiences. You're going to always have fucked up issues with your body, your money, whatever. When you're doing things from the heart and you really feel passionate about it, and I'm doing this with purpose, the universe will always give you more things to do with purpose. So this person literally tried to scam me out of a lot of money. And I just was like, you know what? I'm gonna let God take care of this. So I stayed on me. Even like after this experience, you would have never known that this bitch just ripped me off for a couple of $1,000s. And at that time, bitch, that was a lot of motherfucking money to me because bitch, money was very tight for me then. So it was like, oh shit, Jesus. Like, oh, this bitch got. But I said, no, I trust the universe. And I know that the universe is gonna get this bitch together. And fast forwarding, I want to say not even 2 weeks later, the person called me and was like, hey, yeah, what's up? What you up to? Nothing. Mind you, I'm still, keeping it cordial with this bitch. Uh yeah, well, my car's in the shop and I need to go get this car. So you either able to give me a ride or you able to be um send me some money for an Uber. And I said, well, I'm not being funny here, but why do you need me to send money for Uber when you already have money? Well, that's the money I used to fix my car. But you had money before your car needed to be fixed. So where did that money go? Well, I'm not calling you to ask you that. I'm asking you, can you help me? I said, honey, I'm going to think about it. Bitch, I hung up the call. Bitch, it wasn't even 30 minutes later. This bitch called me. Hey, girl. Okay, so I'm trying to send money to my credit card, and Capital One won't approve it immediately. Are you able to send me some money to put in my bank account just so when Capital One call my bank to verify the funds are there, they'll put it on the card and then I'll send the money back to you? I said, bitch, first of all, you wanted a ride or give you money for Uber. Because, bitch, basically, you don't got no money. Now you want me to send it so they can put it on a credit card. And I'm just like, girl, can't you ask one of these men that you out here fucking and sucking on to send you the money? Can you ask one of these men, like the man who, oh girl, I'm so white. I'm so right. Girl, they love the white girls. So he gave me all this money. Can you call him and ask him for that money? Why are you asking little old black bummy me for some motherfucking money? Don't you got that money? Okay, girl. Okay, I see you're a bitch. So bam. End of call. Months went on, I didn't hear from this person. Finally, I called someone else, a mutual friend, and they're like, "Girl, she was talking shit. She said how you were being bummy and da da da." I said, "Oh, well, how was I being bummy?" Well, she needed some money, and she said that you didn't have it to give to her. I said, "Bitch, first of all, I definitely had it. I didn't have it to give to her, but I had it. You're damn right, bitch. I had it, because bitch, like I said, when you need shit, anybody gonna give you shit." So yeah, bitch, I set myself up to get where I wanted to be at, which we're here now. It took 3 years, but we're here. So it's like, yeah, mom, if I would have been like, yeah, sure, girl, yeah, sure. Oh yeah, you want to, yeah, you can have it. And my son will always say, don't give out money you won't miss. He would always say that. When you loan money out to people, don't expect to get it back. So it's like, yeah, mama, I knew where I was going. I know what I wanted. I know what I want. And it's like, yeah, mama, you're not hindering that, girl. You either have to be an asset, not a liability. I'm not interested in liabilities. Liabilities is open. That's why I have insurance on almost everything: house insurance, car insurance, body insurance. Because, like I said, girl, liabilities happen, things can happen. But I'm wanting to build, when it comes to me actually picking and choosing who I want in my life, I want it to be an asset, not a liability. So, like I said, karma hit that bitch very, very quickly. The bitch hit rock bottom. So I think I won't even get into that. And then, of course, me once again being that woman, because we got to talk about forgiveness here. Even though this bitch got over on me on $2,000, and even though we got into a little shamble bamble and bitch fuck you, this and that and that, looping back around, the bitch was sleeping in her car. And I said, girl, it doesn't have to be this way. What do you mean? It doesn't have to be this way. Everything that you have in your life, you're attracting to you by either your feelings, your thoughts, or your ideas. So something is going on within your body that you need to actually recognize. You need to assess, and you need to actually build up. And I remember what broke the camel's back was she was sleeping in her car. We were on the phone talking. She was sleeping in her car, and I think a guy knocked on her window or something, and it freaked her the fuck out. And she said, "And girl, why was my door unlocked?" And I'm like, "Yeah, girl, it's time for you to get your own place." And literally, so for 30 days, subconsciously, I'm not saying I was programming, but I was basically analyzing and helping this person. Okay, girl, this is where the money problem is at. This is what's causing that. This is what's doing that. And now they got their own apartment. Now, of course, they're still in this damn apartment and not trying to grow outside it. Oh, girl, I'm not paying more than $600 for the rent. They're still in that mind frame, but they're still manifesting. They're still, so like I said, even in that whole bitterness that I was going through, I still forgave them, moved on, because of course I didn't want that being held on. We forgive people to let go for our own experiences. We don't forgive people to give them power or to give them to validate the fucked up shit they did. We forgive them so we could move on with ourselves. So we're not thinking about it like, oh girl, I can't believe she did that to me. Oh, I can't believe she tried to hold back a bag or two for me. Girl, bye. And so, like I said, letting go of relationships and things that do not serve you is the best thing you can do for yourself. Identifying these blockages and these issues will be great. And like I said, it is a process. It is a very painful process, but it is one that needs to be done. So, of course, people talk about forgiveness, right? And I'm be done. People talking about raising vibrations and raising frequencies. And people are like, oh, I meditate. Oh, I do the mantras. Hum, srim, ning, dring, hing, barang, duru. And it's like, but how's these mantras working out for you? And do you know what these mantras mean? Because some of that mantras are like affirmations, right? It's to affirm and confirm what we're wanting in our life. So why are you doing these mantras? Okay, and this is why we go into Oshun, we go into Ganesha. Like, so I don't know about all your other deities that y'all deal with. We talk about the deities I deal with. What they like to do is they like to give you what you're asking for, but they like to stretch it because they want you to awaken that inner being in you. So it's not just, I know how I can get 20,000. Let me petition Oshun because Oshun's over money. So Oshun will be like, okay, bitch, we're gonna give you 2,000 quickly. Or whatever you manifested before. You manifested quickly $10,000 for you. Oshun gonna say, we're gonna give you $10,000 quickly. The other 10,000, Oshun is gonna be like, okay, bitch, you're lacking something. There's something blocking you still. You still hold on to some bad relationships. You feel like somebody owe you money and you scanning yourself, say, wait, who owe me that money? Let me reach out to him. I need that fucking money. Oh, that bitch fucked me up. Girl. So Oshun is like, yeah, honey, we need you to get that together. And you're getting that together by venerating Oshun, by giving to Oshun, because you're giving to Oshun, you're feeding that inner being of you. You're awakening that inner goddess within you. And so going into, like I said, the mantras and the confirmations, they're making way. It's to open up. You are confirming and affirming to the universe that I'm ready for prosperity. I'm ready for a healing. I'm ready for my husband, my wife. I'm ready for my car. I'm ready for my house. I'm ready for my business. I'm ready to make my six figures. You're acknowledging and telling the universe, I'm ready. So the universe is opening the way. But in that process of the way being open, the obstacles that were in front of you now starts falling inward, and you have to call it out. So now you're doing health mantras, and you're like, oh my God, I'm doing health mantras. I feel so healthy. But I noticed that when I woke up today, I had a lump on the back of my neck. Listen, spiritually, why is there a lump on the back of the neck? Because of course that goes into metaphysical. That goes into physical things, that trauma that was inflicted upon you that have now manifested physically. And that's why I waited until you got into the healing mantras and affirmations for that to pop up, even going into you actually being sick before you decide to start doing positive healing confirmations and affirmations. So, like I said, the universe will pull all that stuff in for you to call it out and for you to work through it. Not just say, oh, I forgot about it. Oh, I don't need it. Oh, yeah, he fucked me over. Yes, in a divorce, he dragged me, but fuck him. I don't need him anyway. That still holds on. You're still holding on to that. And as I told even going to a friend of mine recently, as I mentioned before, going into this healing journey, because of course it's about everybody, right? And like I said, it's a process for all of us. And the whole purpose of me moving here was to heal, right? So going into that, I had a conversation with a friend, and I'm like, you don't feel that important. And they're like, oh no, I feel very important. I know people love me. I was happily married. I got friends that be checking up on me. I got friends all around the world that be flying to see me. Yeah, but you don't feel accepted. You don't feel validated. And immediately, phone is silenced for a couple of minutes. And of course, I know exactly what was happening because I'm like, girl, okay, girl, I'm feeling this. I'm feeling this emotion. I'm getting emotional. I'm getting choked up. And she started going into immediately, parents and one of her siblings. And she said, but I don't really hold on to that, girl. That's from the past. I said, no, honey. It got you choked up. It got you upset in a way. I know that's still, you're still connected to that. And as long as you're emotionally tied to something, because we call that spiritual ties, as long as you're emotionally tied to something, it's going to always be connected to you. And it could be the obstacle that's getting you to your next step. So I told her, in order for you to heal that mind, that body, and that spirit, in order for you to manifest what it is that you're trying to manifest physically, you need to let go of this. And I know you might seem that that's minor, but you need to let that go. But I don't know how. And I tried to reach out, and the motherfucker don't want to. You got to send positivity. You got to, first of all, say, I send my brother love and light. I send my brother peace of mind and happiness. Because when you're sending out, you're projecting that energy, the universe is now sending that back to you. You're also telling the universe, I'm willing to work it out on his timing. And you have to be very, very comfortable with that statement. Not just saying, I'm willing to work that out when he's ready, but the motherfucker better hurry up. Yeah, we're not talking about that. But I'm willing to work it out when he's ready. And just keep sending them positive energy. Keep sending them positive energy. And they'll come around. That's what I said. When you heal yourself, you heal everybody around you. Everybody has to match with that. And when you heal yourself and people are still contributing to your alcoholism and you healed yourself from that, you healed yourself from drug abuse, you healed yourself from any type of trauma that you've ever experienced, and people find their way to you and they're still trying to push that on you. Oh, girl, you don't drink no more? Well, here you go. That is spirit telling you, bitch, cut that bitch off. Cut those ties. Cut those ties. And when you cut those ties, and that's why they say when you let some go, it's meant for you to come back to you. A lot of people misinterpret that. It's saying let it go while you get your healing. Once you've got that healing or start the process, you started the process of healing. If the person is also willing to be healed, the universe will realign you together. If the person's not ready to be healed, the person don't give a fuck about being healed. They don't give a fuck about your sobriety, your peace of mind, bitch. They gotta motherfucking go. Like I said, I was best friends with somebody for a very long time. Not even just a 10-year friendship. There was somebody virtually I was best friends with since they were 14. They're 31 years old right now. Since they were 14 years old, we knew each other. We met via the chat line. We talked all the time, honey. All the time. Literally, I had to cut that person off because they were so destructive. I told y'all this before. They would be like, bitch, you moon-faced bitch, you Queen Latifah and set it off, bitch, you lioness-looking bitch, you big body bitch, you girl. When she was high and drunk, when she was sober, I love you, sis. You always there for me. And I said, girl, listen, honey, you listen, you gonna take this as negativity. I don't give a fuck though. You are really contributing to me feeling some type of way about this whole situation. And I don't want to feel like this. Life is about me being happy, me being healthy, me being where I need to be at. And if that does not include you, I'm okay with that, and you got to be okay with that. But I mean, but how could you just do that? And how could you leave somebody out in the fucking rain? I was like, girl, this is not the rain. Because girl, you have the pieces and the tools and people come in your life for you to get better. But instead, because you have trauma and you don't want to resolve that, all the experiences that you attract to is now sexual, it's now abusive, and even you are also becoming abusive, and I can't have that, girl. There's no abusing here. My mama didn't abuse me, my daddy didn't abuse me, bitch. You're not gonna fucking abuse me. So like I said, I have to let that go because that person's not ready to be healed. Now I said slowly but surely I see them getting their healing, but like I said, come January 1st, if I'm not really seeing like at least a 180, you gotta go. And I'm not even gonna tell you because I don't gotta tell you that. I'm gonna delete you off my shit. I'm gonna block your number, and that's it. I don't have to tell you where I'm at because bitch, it's not about you. Okay. When it comes to me, it's about me. When it comes to you, it's about you. It's not about you. Oh my God, I don't want to come out as being gay or trans because what is my family gonna think? It's not about them. Screw them. They didn't ask you about what you were gonna felt when they bought that house or that fucking car. Did they ask you that? Let's talk about it right now. When they got married, and oh my God, I really love this person. Did they ask you, hey, I love this man. Do you think I should marry him? No, they didn't ask you that. Bitch, they found their happiness, so now you need to find yours. There's no asking for validation in our experiences. And like I said, do all that you do with harm to none. Now, like I said, going into maliciously attacking people and coming for people on get shit, bitch, that's a whole nother topic. Moving with you in peace. Listen, I want to move to Brazil. And they're like, oh, no, you bet not. It's dangerous there. Oh, girl, they kill people there. Oh, girl, bitch, cut them off. Bitch, I got to buy. Girl, listen, I'm protected and I'm safe. Okay. The universe got me. Okay. Just like I trust in the air that I breathe, I trust the universe got me. So that happens to some people, and God bless those people. But everybody's not getting taken out in Brazil. Everybody's not having those experiences. So, bitch, you're not projecting. I rebuke that and I rebuke you. So, like I said, you have to cut, place, and things off that does not serve you. And you will see your life blossom. You will see, oh my God, I'm having all these good experiences. I'm getting gifts. I'm getting people. Once again, it comes from within. The sun shines from within. We have an inner sun. Yes, we see the sun in the sky, but that's a reflection of the sun within us. I told y'all like stories about two people right now. And of course, there's a third person. A friend's mom, okay, a sister's mom passed away, and she was like, "Ooh, the end of the world is coming. The end of the world is coming." Her world actually ended. Another friend of mine, or a friend of the family, oh my God, y'all. 2012, girl, there's gonna be A, B, C, D, F, G. Oh my God, y'all. Oh my God, y'all. Y'all see the sun? The sun is changing colors. Oh my God, y'all. I was looking at the sun. I saw like a cross or something on the sun. And we all like, wait, what? So, girl, I remember taking a picture of the sun, like, I'm not seeing no cross on the sun. God, what's going on? The person actually ended up dying. Fast forwarding to recently, somebody, oh, girl, the world is going crazy, girl. It's the end of the world, girl. I don't see us living past 2016, girl. The world is ending, da 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 da. And the spirit came to me and told me, blah, blah, blah. Guess what? They actually ended up dying that year or the next year. So, like I said, you are interpreting in the skies what you're feeling within. It's a mirror. The sky is the mirror. What we see in our environment is a mirror. The environment mirror back to us what we're feeling in the inside. When you live in a place, and I'm going to be down with this, I know I was going to be down to go, but we're going to talk about this. Going into the ghetto, going into a place, and of course, it's not the real definition of ghetto, but going into an area where there's a lot of negative people, you could feel that. I can be in any city, and you don't even have to tell me. My sisters could validate this. We've been to cities and states I've never been to, and I could feel, ooh, this must be the hood. I could feel it. And some of the hoods look nice, but I could feel that energy tear through my solar plexus. Like, ooh, there's some niggas as shit up over here. Ooh, girl, there's a lot of sexual assaults up in here. What's going on? And come to find out, don't be traveling near the I-35 after 5 p.m. because they be doing blah, 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 blah. Don't get off on Beckman Road because Beckman Road, there's a lot of... And I'm like, girl, see that? Right there. Don't you, girl, you don't even got to tell me. I can feel it. when you go to hoods and ghettos, and I know people who said this, oh, I'm always going to give back to my hood. I'm always going to be my hood. Well, listen, you don't die by your hood. Because, of course, you have the law of polarity. You have energies that you're manifesting and you're uplifting. These energies are wanting to stay heavy, so they're going to pull you back down and you're going to get got. Going into a lot of rappers that we know, they make it out of the hood, then they end up getting taken out in the hood. Because, once again, they elevate it and they still attract the energies to them because there's still aspects of them that need to be healed. So going into the ghettos where there's a lot of people there that are negative, they're not about shit. I just want to get welfare. I want to get Medicaid. I want to get government assistance. How can I get these PPP loans? Never had a business day in their life. How can I get help? How can I want to just be this bummy bitch. I need people to take care of me. I need my restitutions. I need my reparations. I need this. I need that. It's me. It's me. It's me. The environment starts to show. And although you may say, well, consciously, these people are tearing up the street poles they're graffitiing. That's a subconscious thing, though, because spirit is always moving through us. The universe is always moving through us. How we create our world is always moving around us. So when our mind is impoverished, our environment shows it. And that's why I said you could tell when people are happy and healthy, and you tell when people are sick and miserable based on the motherfucking neighborhood. As I mentioned before to a sister privately, the situation that happened in my complex, I live in a very nice part of this city. Very nice, very uppity, very wealthy. For that energy to manifest the way it manifests, and the person said that, oh, I cut somebody off in traffic, I'm curious to know if that's somebody that like I said, that moved out. Because y'all just moved in a month ago. So I'm curious to know if that was a manifestation of you coming into this environment and you bringing your negativity, your misery, and all that shit because you wanted to keep up with the jump. I don't know. Maybe they used their PPP loan to move. I don't know. But I feel like they manifested that energy into this arena. And of course, going into, yeah, girl, well, you also experienced it. That's part of your dialogue. Yeah, but once that, my car is still drivable. My car got repaired. Insurance fully covered it. I was paid out. Girl, nothing was damaged. The shit that was damaged is easily replaced. Girl, like I said, girl, there's no tea, no shit with that. Okay? Hello? So like I said, the environment will always give us what we give it. Okay? Mark my word what I just said right now. What you are, you will always attract to you. Now, we're not talking about the haters. Sometimes the haters do represent aspects of you that you dislike about yourself. Sometimes they do represent that. But we do know that parasites and people that really want to be you actually hate you. Hater is really you like it, but you're afraid to admit it. So we know that when a bitch is really checking up on you, a bitch or nigga is checking up on you, and they're like, I can't stand this bitch. Look at that bitch's wig. Oh, look at this bitch. Oh, girl, look at this. She big as fuck. Oh, girl, you know what they do. You know, they doing that because bitch, they simply want to be it. They wish they had that body. They wish they had that wig. They wish they had that skin. They wish they had what you had. They wish they could live in their own house. They wish they could have their own shit, but they can't because bankruptcy court said for 7 years you cannot own nothing in your own possession. And they just filed for bankruptcy back in 2017. So they're just like, girl. So they cannot have their own shit because the courts will be coming down to get their ass right together. Even though they're making money, they shouldn't be. Because bankruptcy court says if you're making money, and I'm be done, because of course, you know, we got to go there, girl, because we got to educate these girls. When you tear girls down, you got to tear them down with tough love. You don't just talk about, ooh, girl, you dry. Ooh, girl, you nasty. You look like you smell like tuna. You look like you smell like sauerkraut. No, we can't do that. Bankruptcy court said, bitch, when you file bankruptcy for those 7 to 13 years, all income that you get, I think that's how Debbie Miller went to prison. I think she was making money under the table and she wasn't reporting it in bankruptcy court. She was hiding money and shit, and they put her in jail for like a couple of years. So it's like, yeah, girl, you're not supposed to be making money and not reporting it. And I was saying, girl, these girls be moving like they be moving like they those girls, honey. These girls be moving like they those girls, girl. Like they be really moving like they be these girls. Like they be on the internet starting shit and try to act, you know, throw the rock behind the hand. It's like, girl, y'all get Social Security. Y'all filed bankruptcy not even 5 years ago. Y'all are getting money illegally. Y'all got PPP loans, didn't have a business before 2018. A businessman, you got a motherfucking license. And that's what I think too, girl. Even on my face, that people are getting LLCs and shit. Like, girl, you got girl, you know the PPP loan said you got to have the LLC before 2018. You can't get the PPP loan and then get the LLC, girl. You got to have the LLC before you got the PPP loan, girl. It said before 2018. So I'm just like, sis, I just have to, you know, I just have to understand what's going on with these people. You know, it just don't make no sense to me. Jesus. Anywho, oh girl, ooh. Al, come on, Kiana Quarta. Oh, I gotta call somebody in 20 minutes, huh? Damn, I forgot. Come on here, Jay, Larry. Yes, honey. Hello, Julie V. Would it be? Yes, honey. Come on. Hello, Lady K. How you doing, honey? Yes. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good afternoon. Yes, honey. Ow, ow, ow. Yes, honey. Come on in here. Yes, honey. Ow. We gotta scroll. People are really ready for their awakening. That's really exciting. Yes, they are. And as I said, like I love that. I love that there's people out there that are hungry and thirsty. They're thirsty for their awakening. Okay. And of course, like I said, those who joined the Omicron event, you should be getting a video after I end this because it just uploaded before I got on here. Okay. Come on in here, honey. I know that's right, honey. I've been seeing a lot of Our Lady of Guadalupe. Yes, come on in here. Yes, we love Our Lady of Guadalupe, honey. Her day was actually Sunday, last Sunday on the 12th, girl. We celebrated her. I told you Our Lady of Guadalupe is the avatar of Oshun. If you do not know, it's Lady of Guadalupe and the Cuban lady. What's her name? Lady of Cobre Caridad. We got her incense step too, honey. All these energies are connected to Oshun. They're avatars of Oshun. So yes, Lady of Guadalupe also represents Isis. We know Oshun represents Isis. We know that Santa Mente represents Isis. Going into the Omicron event, going into Ida, okay, going into Omi. All of this is the goddess frequency coming in. I told people back in 2017, right? Just a little side note, because I got to read this. I got to go, y'all. I got to go. I told one of my peoples in 2017, we did the equinox, right? And I think I came in and I told y'all about this, that we need to go to the driest part of the earth. We need to awaken Oshun's frequency. Oh, girl, those girls are mad, girl. You know they were sending me energy, girl. I told y'all that. They were sending me energy, and from what I found out, it was not them. It was the guy they're working with. It starts with an H. I'm going to keep it there. And so, anyway, we'll keep that there, girl, because of course time's ticking, and bitch, energy has definitely been sent back. Hello, it's continuing to be sent back, bitch. Anywho, so we get there and we start doing our thing, and spirit was like talking, like somebody was in the need of healing of the body, somebody was in healing the need of the body, of the mind, somebody was in need of healing from the spirit. Some people were in need of prosperity, financial healing. And literally, I don't know about the virtual people because I think only 2 people from the virtual side said that, hey, girl, I got that job. Hey, girl, I got an increase. Hey, girl, I was able to move. But the people in person definitely got their tea. And we went over it. Oshun. They are trying to attack the water and going into a drought. Drought is an abomination. Famine is an abomination that is not of God. That is not of God. I will say it again. That's not of God. An abomination is a dislike, a strong dislike of God. Droughtness, famine, hunger, manifested disease, that is not of God. They can say that all day long. It's not about God. Going into why we have droughts, going into why we have hurricanes, and all this good stuff, is to show you the lack of love that we have on this planet, the lack of understanding we have on this planet. So, of course, going into the Omicron event, I hope that each and every one of you that are in this event take this event very, very serious, because the Great Mother is talking. The Great Mother, i.e. Isis, i.e. Lady of Guadalupe, i.e. all these other energies, Shakti energies, Durga, Kalima, it's all coming up. They are talking. They're sending us messages. It is time to awaken, love Mother Earth, give back to Mother Earth, and definitely pay our respects to Father Sky. And that's it. So, Lady of Guadalupe, yes, her event was just December the 12th. We give all praise and honor to Lady of Guadalupe. We love Lady of Guadalupe. She has an altar right there in my living room. We love her. She's beautiful. She gives you what you need. She keeps you healed. She teaches you how to love yourself. Come on in here, Larry. I think you love yourself, Larry. Maybe you may need a little bit of push. Lady of Guadalupe will teach you how to love yourself. She will mend broken relationships. So come on in here. Past, present, and motherfucking future. She mends past life situations. She mends present life situations. Okay. Another energy that come up with you right now, Larry, is Lakshmi. Now I'm not, tapping in the spirit, but spirit is definitely, Lakshmi is also coming through for you. Lakshmi is definitely saying we need to open the land. We need to curate the land. We need to crop the land. We need to feed the land. Now, I don't know what the hell that means. Crop the land, feed the land, curate the land. I don't know what that means, but definitely let's come through with Lakshmi. She's definitely giving you a lotus, rejuvenating, rehealing, regenerating, having a vision of some tea. And there's some stuff going in. Also going into, well, that might be a little private, honey. Something's going on with your love life, or something's about to go on with your love life, because I'm seeing some here. And I don't know if this is a real Yeah, I don't think that's well. Anyway, we'll say that for another tea, honey. It's some tea going on here. Come on in here, Larry. But it's all good positivity, divine feminine, honey. Yes, ashe, ashe, namaste, namaste, mama say, mama samu makusa. Yes, honey. Let's go. Okay. You need to download the tools for upgrade. That's right. Hello. That's right. Right there. Right there. Like somebody said, oh girl, I got a download other night, and Spirit was like, because I was in my meditation, right? And Spirit was like, girl, you need to. And I'm just like, okay, girl, so I've been on you for 2 years, girl, and you still talking about the man who abused you, who left you. You still talk about how you don't got enough money to feed your children. You still talk about the job that didn't want to pay you out workman's comp. You still talk about this court case that you've been suing them for 8 years. Who's getting dragged in court for fucking 8 years energetically, girl? That's gonna kill you, sis. So I was like, but you getting these downloads? I was like, yeah, mama. Mama trying to impress people, and I can't do it. Because like I said, when I get a download and I move on. Like I said, people have seen me, y'all see me. When I say, bitch, Spirit is giving me a download about something, it happens because I'm getting the download. It's being downloaded, and I'm interpreting what I'm seeing, what I'm feeling. There's nothing like, oh, I heard, or Spirit told me this and that. Like, no, mama. If Spirit gave you that insight, then why is your life not getting better? Going into someone who once again, I believe that aliens are demonic beings. I already said this before, I will say this again. I think that aliens, the ones that they're trying to depict on us and push on us, are actually the acceptance of demonic entities. Going into the Omicron, going into before the Omicron was introduced, they were talking about disclosure of aliens. This is not a coincidence, right? So the falling of something to Earth, and of course, you're in the Omicron event. We went over that. You'll sit in that 40-minute video. So going into that, these are demonic beings. So people are talking about aliens. I was abducted by aliens and this and that. One of the people that stood up for that was a black man, because people say only white people talk about that. No, there was a black man that talked about being abducted by aliens. And now, as you can see with his life right now, fast forwarding 7 years later, the goddess energy, now that the Omicron is being ushered in, now that there's energy being sent down to the earth, and we're paying attention to those who are already consciously awakened and ready for that energy, who has the tools for the downloads, we see what's going on. Daddy is falling apart. Daddy has went against everything he stood for. I'm only into black woman. Daddy's dating a white woman. I'm only into this. Daddy doing this. I'm only into that. Daddy doing this. That. Everything, girl. To our bitch. Girl. All that is energy being sent out, and he's being attacked. But he knew this already because it happens in the spiritual first. So he was getting insight from a spiritual person. I won't tell y'all who the spiritual person was, but he was getting insight from a spiritual advisory, and they were telling him there's a lot of stuff going on with your ancestors, and it's something going on with you, because I'm seeing a lot of movement with your ancestors, and something's going around, and they're showing me this and that. And I could kind of see where they're going, where they were giving him the information they were giving him. We're seeing this. There's a blue shell, and I'm seeing this, and you need to protect yourself. And he was seeing it too, like things. And once again, he's not telling me that, but I'm telling you what I'm seeing when I tap into that energy. He was seeing protection. He was seeing little sigils, and what does that mean? This and that. So you start seeing a shift. And then he thought it was the other people coming for him. Oh, this is what they were telling me to protect myself from. You too. And it's like, that's an aspect of it, brother. But now fast forwarding, like I said, Daddy's definitely getting tea. Daddy definitely is getting tea to where people are like, he's under spiritual attack. Yes, he is. And he knew it. The whole thing about demonic, like I said, I knew when he said he was abducted by aliens, that daddy, those are fucking demons. Those are fucking demons, honey. Those are fucking, and that's why every time he talked about it, he got a certain, he started acting a certain way, because it was like, fuck, like, no, those are demons, honey. Those are not your friends, girl. That's nothing cute, okay? That's nothing cute to be talking about and bringing into you. Oh, yes, can the aliens, can you come in? I want to see what you got for me. And no, I don't really want you to come in, honey. I rebuke that, honey. But aliens, and invoking that energy. Girl, bye. You better get it together, honey. You better get it together, okay? Anywho, happy Sunday, Kiana. Yes, happy Sunday. Yes, honey, the day the sun was created. Creation caused you to go live because you're talking to me. What is your Cash App? Okay. I know that's right, Kiana. Ow, come on here, Kiana. Yes, honey. We love to be spoiled, honey. That's my cash app. Milk and honey, honey. Milk and honey. Milk and honey. Milk and honey. Y'all know what milk and honey is too, by the way. Milk from the top, honey from the bottom. Ow! I said what I said, girl. My honey pot. Milk from the top, honey from the bottom. We also know that Oshun is over milk and honey too. We send out love to Oshun. We send out love to the fellow daughters and sons of Oshun who are trying to manifest that life that they're wanting in 2022. We send you out positivity. We send you love, honey. We send you light. We send you healing. Yes, honey. Come on here, Oshun. Ow! Yes, honey. Milk and honey, honey. Ow! Yes, honey. Milk and okay, yes. Okay, Julie's on it. Okay, yes. Julie's on it, honey. All right, come on in here, Grand Madam. You are so right about realizing years that have passed before you realize who you really are. Yes. Yes, honey. And of course, I would say this too, because I just be in the moment. I be on here talking with you guys. It's very important to forgive ourselves for the previous things we've done up until this point. You only have power over the here and the now, right? Remember the candy now laters? You only have power over the here and now. Yes, I fucked up. Yes, I was a jailbird. Yes, I did this when I was a kid. Yes, at 35, I was this. I got out of jail when I was 42. Yes, this and that. All this shit, right? Right here, right now, you can forgive yourself for that. Oh my God, daddy and mama didn't show me the right way. And I forgive them for them being in their infantry still. I forgive them for not knowing how to teach me how to be A, B, C, D, F, G. Like I said, it's about forgiving, moving on. In this moment, I'm acknowledging the fact that I have power over this present moment. I have power over the future. I am willing and I am open and I'm understanding. And I acknowledge the fact that I have power over everything that is going to come to me. All my thoughts are seeds. All my thoughts are making way for my dreams. That's where you have to take a responsibility for. So yes, honey. Definitely, definitely, definitely. Come on here, Grandma. I don't go back. Me neither. Me neither, Lady K. Mm-mm. They say, can your ex be your next? No, bitch. They cannot. Okay? No, they cannot, honey. No, the ex cannot be your next, bitch. They gotta go. Bitch, they were an ex for a reason. X stands for experience. Can we all say that? X means experience. All X experiences or all X situations was for us to gain valuable information about ourselves and to move on. Okay? There you go. Okay. There you go. Come in there, Kiana. Yes, honey, Kiana. Ow. Yes, honey. Ow, yes, honey. Okay, let's see. Julie, for Nana, Fana, for Foodie, for me, Mama, Molly, hey, Bobby. Bum, 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 bum. Y'all know that song. Yes, girl. Jay-Z, I think. Send me some money for an Uber. Scarce. Grandma. This is like $7 for Uber. I'm like, girl. Even another friend of mine, grandma, was like, girl, can you request me an Uber? I said, girl, what happened? Oh, my account got deleted. No, the fuck, I'm not, girl. I might need to take Uber. No, bitch, you're not getting my account deleted. Well, girl, they deleted me for some stupid shit. Yeah, but girl, I'm requesting Uber for you. I'm responsible for anything you do. You damage the place. You tell them, oh yeah, can you go ahead and take me around the corner? Oh yeah, it's okay because the Uber, yeah, it's already paid for. Can you, girl, you run that shit up? Girl, bye. You got the wrong girl, honey. My thing is, how am I bunny if she's the one? I'm telling you, people perspective be a little off, honey. Come on here, twinkle, twinkle. Yes, honey. Listen, I love that. I love that black model. Is that an elf with blonde hair? I love it, honey. Yes, honey. Why not asking to get it right instead of ask for money? Or why not say, can you connect me with some people? And then another thing too, I'm like, shops actually offer services for you to get rides to and from. Another thing too, this is the same person that told me about roadside assistance. You can't request your roadside assistance to take pick up your car or go get it towed. Okay, you've been feeling connected to your come on there, honey. The mother's always calling Twinkle. Yes, the mother's always calling. Yes, honey. Good afternoon, everyone. Hello, Mother Mystic. I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You are the endings, and excuse me. May you wrap you. Oh, okay. Wait, I'm jumping. I love you, beautiful. Hello to all of my sisters and brothers. May you wrap you the endings and the karmas of Venus and New York can bless us. I know that's right, honey. Come on in, honey. We give all praise and honor to the universe, honey. Yes, it's gonna be a good year. 2022. Those of you who got the downloads or the tools to get the downloads, come on in here. How? Those who have the tools and the space on in their computer system to get the downloads, because we know that when memory is packed, then the downloads cannot come through. We know that if the computer is outdated, the downloads cannot come through. We know that in order for us to get the downloads, we have to update our fucking computer, honey. Hello? Bitch, you ain't gonna get no damn 2021 download and you got a computer from motherfucking 1996, girl. It's not gonna work, girl. Even going to fucking Apple, girl, you got a 2013 Apple, girl. It's only gonna upgrade so much, girl. Come to 2021 upgrades and shit, girl, you're not gonna get it. So it's like, yeah, we have to make room for things that are going to enrich us, fulfill us, and take us to the next level. We have to clear out, what they call that, defragmentate. We have to disfragmentate, okay? Clean out our storage. Come on in here. Get rid of things that we no longer need so that we can now get what we need and keep it up. I saw a lot of videos earlier this year, and I said, oh, it's organization. It said, organize your pantry closet. Ooh, come on here. Some of y'all need to organize your pantry. Some of y'all got everything everywhere. You got this. Yeah, my pantry is full. That's fine. But is it organized? Okay. Some of y'all need to organize your physical pantry and your spiritual pantry. You got all the shit you need in that damn closet, but you're like, oh my God, I don't know. I'm trying to do a ritual on this and that, but I don't know how to go about it. What crystals do I use? What herbs do I use? What day? What do I do? Yeah, honey, all the good tea, girl. That's going into, you need to organize your pantry. Okay. I'm going into praying in the closet, honey. Hello. Pray in that pantry, but it better be organized. Hello. Come on here. Come on, Grandmadam. Thank you, Grandmadam. There's always an honor coming from an elder. Always an honor. Always an honor. Yes, honey. Come on here. Twinkle, twinkle. Yes. Hello, my brother. Hello, Grandmadam. Yes, honey. Al, honey. Yes. I'm glad y'all are all well, honey. Yes. I'm glad y'all are all well this beautiful setting. Yes, certain type of energy in certain areas. Yes. Yes, honey. Yes. I'm telling you. No. And sometimes too when I go through places too, y'all, because girl, it'd be so hard, y'all. It'd be so hard because you see kids, right? And you see children, and these children, they're not aware of their possibilities. They're not aware of their potential because, of course, their parents don't know what their potential are. But to see these kids go through certain things, girl, it's sad for me. When I go through places and I see these kids and they have no shoes on running outside in the rain and shit, or anything I see, I send them love. Like I really be like, I send them love and light. I ask, the ancestors to watch over them, girl. Even going into last night, this might seem a little crazy, but last night, y'all, I almost hit a dog. Girl. It was a white something. I don't know if it was a husky or Malamute. I don't know. It was one of those dogs. And literally, I braked it enough time and the dog backed up. And then, of course, I look behind me. There's more cars coming. And I was like, oh, my God, please don't. Oh, my God, please walk that dog to the side of the road. So, of course, girl, you know what I did, y'all. I made a U-turn. It was a big-ass block. Because I was like, I got to make sure nobody didn't hit that dog. Made a big-ass block, came back down the same street. The dog was not there. I was like, oh, girl. But, I was on the edge, girl. Even like after that, I was like, oh, my God, I almost hit a damn dog. I would not been able to forgive myself, honey. Ooh. Anywho. So, yes, honey. It's definitely real, honey. Yes, honey. Come on in here. I know that's right, Kiana. Kiana Quarter. Yes, honey. I know that's right, honey. Out of all the smarts to have, I'm glad I've been given spiritual. I know that's right. That's what I would say, too. Thank God for spiritual intelligence. Thank God for the ability to hear my higher self and the messages that are always coming through. Thank God, honey. Yes, honey. We give all praise and honor. What is my cash out? Okay, I hope you got it. Did you get it? Yes, Virgin Del Cobra. Yes, honey. We got her incense right here, honey. Yes, honey. Somebody giving me her beautiful incense. They smell good, too. We got honey incense. We got sunflower incense. Yeah, we got honey incense. We got sunflower incense. We have the Virgin Del Cobra incense, honey. I call her the lady over the boat. Okay, forgive me. She know exactly what we talking about, honey. Yes, honey. She know exactly who she is, honey. Yes, honey. We all light up. Yeah, the Cuban one is always in yellow too. Yes, she is, honey. Yeah, the copper version. I know that's right, honey. We love the copper goddess, the copper version, honey. Ow! We love the copper version, the copper goddess, honey. Yes, honey. You know, I think I'm gonna call myself the copper goddess. No, but yes, honey. Oh, snap, Larry. You better touch bases with Lashley. I know that's right, honey. I know that's right. You welcome, Larry. Come on in here, y'all. Listen, y'all, I'm so excited about this Omicron event, y'all. I am so excited about this Omicron event, y'all. Y'all have no idea. Woo! Mm-mm-mm. I'm looking forward to 2022. I'm ready for new and wonderful things. Yes. Yes, honey. Yes. New everything, honey. New year, new you. Yes, reassurance you have to keep head and heart in alignment. That's saying one thing, but doing the second is out. Yes. Yes, honey. You have to keep it aligned. We manifest when we're determined. We manifest when we have knowledge. Going into the Bible talks about having knowledge for something, right? One of the scriptures mentioned about people perishing, right? Jesus Christ saying, my people will perish with the lack of knowledge, right? They will perish due to ignorance. And of course, Jesus Christ deals with kingdom and queendomship. We know that, right? Jesus Christ deals with the heart chakra. Jesus said in the Bible, it says that in order to go to the Father, the higher self, the crown, okay, come on in here. Let's talk about it right now. You have to go through me. Jesus resonated with the heart chakra. We talked about this for many of you who took the AOK class. Talk about this. Jesus Nazareth connected to the planet Venus, going into his ancestors who helped to populate this planet physically. Let's go into that lightly, politely, very widely. So know that Jesus is at the crossroads. The crossroads is connected to, and see, that's how I get into this too, because a lot of people are Christian and they're Catholic and they don't know why they wear pendants of Lady of Guadalupe or pendants of the Caravaca, cross of Caravaca, or why they wear pendants of the cross, not knowing that that is a subconscious thing because Jesus and going into the crossroads and reaching the higher plane or the higher self is the heart. There's 3 levels to the heart chakra. So in order for you to get into your higher self, come on in, you have to go through the heart chakra. You cannot go through the heart chakra being filled with hate, resentment, being filled with regret, being filled with shame. You cannot go in there through there with all of that. And what I always think about when I think about the heart chakra, I think about a pinhole, you know, in the keyhole, the old school keyholes, the skeleton keyholes, where the keyhole is like this, you know, like a O attached to a triangle. You can't fit all that shit through that little ass hole. You can't fit the regret that oh your parents don't want to accept you, your baby father left you, society thinks that you're this and that. You can't fit that shit through that hole. So you have to literally let go of all of the trauma that served you in the third dimension. Because of course we talk about this now. We're in the third dimension, but everything happens at the same time, right? We just slowly, we're conscious of the third dimension. We're conscious of the year 2021, but it's already passed. We've already passed 2022, 2023, 2023, 24, 25, 26, 27. We're already past all that. But you are here consciously to remember, where did I fuck up in this year? Where did I fuck up in this life? Like the movie Matrix. Let's talk about it. So, like I said, in order for you to go into the next dimension, the next realm, the next level, in order to level up, in order to reach the God and goddess energy within you, in order to connect with your ancestors truthfully, wholeheartedly, in order to manifest that house and that car the honest way, be able to sleep at night. Because, bitch, it's not supposed to be stressful. You're not supposed to be stressed out. Oh, more money, more problems. No, bitch, it's not supposed to be that way. It's not supposed to be that way, bitch. Money's supposed to bring you happiness. It's supposed to help you feel like you've accomplished something. And you over here, oh my God, I can't sleep at night because I'm still thinking about that. Oh my God, I lost $50,000. What's going on? Girl. So I'm telling you this. The heart is the way to the higher self, and you have to work through that. You have to let go of things. You have to work through whatever is weighing heavy on you. However, whatever's connected to your solar plexus, whatever's connected to your sacral, to your root. And there's a whole bunch of other chakras too, but we're going to keep it there. You have to let that go. And once you let that go, that's how you come up to accept yourself and love yourself. And some people say, I didn't get that way until I was 50 years old. And of course, we talk about the chakras in the was one of the cuts we did recently. We talk about how the chakras go with you from age to age, like 1 to 7, 7 to 14, 14 to 21, 21 to 27. That's why they say your brain is not fully developed until you're 27 years old. We talk about this. And then it recycles itself. So then the next chakra or the first chakra is revisited 27 to 30 motherfucking 4. And then we just keep going over and over and over and over and over and over again. Then, of course, we got planets like the solar return. We got Saturn return, right? Every 20 something years. So like I said, going into that 29 years. So it's like, girl, all this stuff is the universe speaking to you to tell you this is your chance to make it right. And I say this too, and I'll be done with this as well, where we go into the past life experiences of slavery. Like, I can't tell people how to get over on that because, of course, they feel some type of way. Maybe that's why they should do healing work to heal the ancestors that felt that, to heal the people who put that on the ancestors, because we know that hurt people hurt people. But in year 2021, you should not still be living with that in your consciousness. You should stop. You should not be living with, and I'm not gonna say you should not, because like I said, I can't tell you what to do. And everybody ain't gonna get a healing. But holding on to all that pain will keep you stuck in that consciousness. It will keep you stuck in that experience. And that's why I tell people, there's no witchery, there's no wizardry going to a city that don't like black people and me looking black is all good up, bitch, have no motherfucking problems. There's no witchery up in that. I attract my experiences to me, to my level of understanding, to my level of consciousness. So if I'm out here thinking that the white man is against me, now, bitch, the white cops are going to be getting masked out. Bitch, get out the fucking car, nigga, bitch. Yeah, I'm going to attract those experiences to me because I want those experiences because I keep living it. Like I said, the past is the past. We learn from it and we move on. It says that if we don't remember where we come from, we don't know where we're going. It also says those who fail to remember the past are doomed to repeat it again. It doesn't mean to hold on to the experience and say, oh my God, I remember my ancestors were in captivity and they were being whipped and lashed and held in slavery and they were forced to eat chitterlings. Some of y'all still eat fucking chitterlings and shit too, by the way, which I think is very disgusting. They're feeding y'all scrap pieces of pork and the ass of the pig, the ass of the chicken, the intestines of the pig and shit, and the butt, and y'all just still, oh my God, chitterling. Ooh, can I get some hot sauce? Oh. So you keep reliving this energy because there's an unhealed aspect of who you are. And that's why we keep manifesting this stuff collectively. Like I said, everybody doesn't experience that. And the ones who don't, oh, they're cool, they're a sellout because they choose to live a prosperous, abundant, healed life. That's why your ass went to jail those times you went to jail. That's why your ass had to steal from Walmart, Kmart, Target, all this the good shit. That's why your ass had to get over on those restaurant shit and have to lie and say you're missing food to get more food because you are still stuck in the past. You don't feel like you're worthy. You don't feel like you deserve. You don't feel like you deserve that the universe should be blessing you. You're not even open to the universe saying, I am open for your blessings. I'm open to receive, universe, what you have in store for me. And you don't got to say the good because the universe is always about goodness. Woo! Come on in here. The universe is always about the goodness and the fullness and the enrichment of our beings. That's why we're here. So you don't got to say, universe, I want all the good that is for me. No, honey, that's spell casting. And it's reversing because, of course, we have the in and we have the out. We have as above, so below. So you say, I want all the good for me. Oh, the universe is going to say, bitch, I'm going to give you the bad too. Because you have to go through the bad in order for you to know the motherfucking good. So we have to be very conscious of, once again, opening ourselves up and also paying attention to things that no longer serve us. And that's it, honey. And that's it, honey. Hello? The heart and mind has to realign, honey. Kiana thought I was giving her... Hey, you know they do that shit, honey. From my understanding, you, my guys, governing 22, talking about forgiveness and allowing the water to move us forward. But some will not get that part. That's right. See, we talk about that. Yes, honey. And we know that you, my God, of course, is the mother, right? We know that they said that Neptune and Earth have a lot of qualities with each other, right? Of course, let's say Venus and Earth are very alike. Never going into the queens and duality, but it says that Neptune is definitely connected to the planet Earth, right? And Earth have all the water on it. And of course, going into the secrets when God came up. Oh, girl, we won't even break that down. Going into Genesis 1, honey, going into the spirit, the Reich of spirit of God moved over the waters. Oh, come on over here. Neptune is full of water. That's all water. And Yimayat is connected to the planet of Neptune. So we know that also in the images of Yimayat, I was going to say Venus, of Yimayat that we see, Yimayat has the earth in her womb. Like she's about to give birth to that. So definitely 22 deals with coming in. Number 6 being next year deals with number 6, the number of men. So men being birthed into who they really are. We're living, of course, in the age of Aquarius. We're also being connected to a whole bunch of other energies. So like I said, things are being revealed to us to help us. It's not being revealed to us to scare us. Oh my God, I'm so afraid. No, it's been revealed to you for you to awaken who you really are. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. And that's about. People are forgetting. You're forgetting who you are. You remember where you come from. And it's not about, once again, only indigenous blacks. It's not about only indigenous whites. We're talking about everybody. We're 99.99% alike. Yes, we have different skin. Yes, we have different experiences. But energetically, honey, if you're a living spirit, honey, we're all here to have an experience for us, the bettering of us. We're here to remember who we are. And of course, we have an ending. And of course, people are replaying out the negative ending, right? Oh my God, y'all, nuclear. Oh my God, girl, it's going to be war, this and that. Oh, girl, they're going to come into the country. They're going to get people together. Oh, girl, they're going to be taking the kids. They're going to be throwing the kids in it. Yeah, honey, let people project that into their reality. Don't accept that. Rebuke that, because that's a possibility. I believe that we're going to come out of this healthy, healed, and whole. And I do think that the people who are not getting the spiritual downloads because they don't have the tools, they're not ready, I do feel like it's going to start getting worse for them. So we have to be very mindful and do everything with purpose, right? And intention, once again, to awaken who we are, okay? To remember who we are. So beautiful, honey. So yes, CMI is definitely connected to next year. Positivity, cleansing. We thought that 2020 was going to be a cleansing for us. No, honey. 2022 is really going to be motherfucking cleansing, girl. They gotta go, they gotta go, they gotta go, go, go. They gotta go, because their mama was a hoe. They gotta... Come on, I'm Dee. Yes, honey. She reminds me of Storm. Listen, we love Storm, honey. Uncle Mike can't protect you. Storm, 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 storm. Yes, honey. Yes, you sit in Lachey, love through the airwaves. I know that's right. Come on in. I know that's right, Lachey. I mean, that's right. I know that's right, I'm Dee. Yes, honey. Come on in. Send out that positivity. You know, people think that's crazy. Oh, Venus retrograde is today. Come on in here, Larry. Larry is on it, honey. Larry is on while we started December the 19th. Ow! Larry is on. So see, now we talk about spiritual downloads right here. Now Larry know why we said you have until December the 20th to sign up for the Omicron event. But we said December the 19th is when we're going to start the event. Because Larry got it and said, wait, Venus retrograde is today. And of course, you know that Venus deal with domestic relationships. We know that domestication is the word I was going to say. We know that Venus deal with love. We know that Venus deal with grace. Okay. We know that Venus deal with manifestation. So it's like, it's a retrograde because it's time for you to think about it. Think about the love that you have for yourself. Think about the heart space. Oh, come on in here, Larry. Nothing happened by accident. Everything happens when it's supposed to happen. We give all praise and honor to the Venetian energies out there. Those of you who are connected to it, yes, we do. Ooh, we give praise and honor to the universal God, honey, for allowing us to be in this perfect timing. Yes, to allow us to be here December the 19th, 2021, because a lot of people didn't make it. They didn't have the opportunity to be awakened. And some people who passed on before this will have to experience the same timeline over and over again. So we are so thankful that information is brought to us. And we also have the free will to leave what does not serve us and to take what does. Oh, come on here. Oh, come on in here. We give thanks, honey. Yes, honey. Hi, Larry. I hope all was well with you. I know that's right. Come on in here, honey. Yes, honey. Ow, ow, ow. Yes, honey. Come on in here. Yes, honey. No place here just looking for a home. I know that's right. Listen, you're going to find a home when you're ready, Didi. Didi, you're not looking for that home right now. You heard Somian? Simeon. Oh, you said Simeon, Julie? Yes, honey. And the home is looking for you as well. I know that's right. Listen, see, now we talk about manifesting. I'm looking for the home, and the home is looking for me. When you're ready, that home is gonna appear. I'm Didi. Promise me. I promise you, it's gonna definitely appear. St. Francis of Assistance is to protect their pets and animals. Oh yes, honey. We love St. Francis, honey. Yeah, we have her over here too, honey. Yes, honey. We love St. Francis of Assistance. We have her water over here, actually, honey. Yeah. We got our beautiful water over here, honey. Yes, honey. Shout out to the botanicals out there that got all the real tea, honey. They got all the waters of everything, girl. They got the water of Macho Chacho. They got the water of Chango. They got the water of Oshun, Yimaya. They got the water of Ganesha. They got the water of Orange Blossom. They got the water of cinnamon and rosemary. I think about what it was in English. They have the water of all the saints, honey. Yes, girl. We need to grab some of that too, honey. Anyway, yes, honey. Ow. See, I wanted to just jump into my Deva, but I couldn't, so I went to the gatekeeper. I know that's right. I know that's right, gatekeeper. Yes, honey. Yes, I literally have a tattoo that's one of those keys. I know that's right, honey. You are the key to a brighter future. Come on in here. You are the key to the higher self, honey. You hold the key. Who said that? You only see what your eyes want to see. Come on, it's called Frozen by Madonna. Listen to that song, honey. Yes, we send love and light to one of the queen witches, Madonna. And there's no allegedly. We all know she's a witch bitch. We send her love, we send her light. Girl, she going through right now. Mama said that she's not feeling important anymore. Nobody's recognizing her. And we still recognize her. You know, for all of our days, we'll always recognize Patti LaBelle. We'll always recognize Cher. We'll always recognize RuPaul, and we'll always recognize Madonna. Now, we're not saying in that order, but we'll always recognize, girl, these girls are old school, but they will always still reign supreme in my motherfucking mind, okay? Hello? Okay, hello? So, yes, honey. My brother and I watched The Matrix last night. I still love that movie. Wait a minute. The new one? They got a new one. They got a new one coming out, Larry. I think it's tomorrow or the 22nd. You know, Resurgent. Ow! Ow! Who ready to come out? Who ready to come out there? Resurgent, honey. Yes, honey, Resurgent. Yes, they scared of the unknown. Yes, they are. I heard once that mystery is the essence of the divine. Ooh. And that's why our greatest fear is fear of the unknown. You said it. Mystery is the essence of the divine. Yes. Mystery, that freaks people out. I hate surprises. Oh my God, what are you holding for me? Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. You said it. It definitely is the divine, honey. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Oh, snap. Thanks for the tip, Larry. The other day I was thinking if there was going to be a retrograde. So yes, honey, sure is. We always in retrograde with something though. One of these planets are always having some type of retrograde. Yes, honey. Pay attention, honey. Pay attention. Uh-oh. Venus RX. Here comes old loves and romantic musings. I know that's like, come on in here, girl. Isn't that funny that RX is also the prescription symbol in alchemy? I always found that so amazing. RX is what they write for prescription. And that's the symbol for retrograde. And you know, medicines, oh, coming in, the real medicines was to be taken in for you to dissect self. See what I mean? So they still use prescriptions, right? RXs, but they're giving you something, but they're still using the old symbol for that to say you need to take a look at thyself. Yes, we're going to give you this medicine. That's why the doctors are not here to cure. Oh, come on in here. They're here to prolong symptoms. The real curator, the real person that can heal it is you. You have to, yes, I'm going to take this pill to stop the symptoms, but I need to pay attention to what's going on within my body. I need to pay attention to what I'm feeling, what I'm doing. When this came upon me, what was going through my mind? What was going through my heart? What's going through my spirit? What does this remind me of? Oh, come on in here, Venix. Come on in here, Venix. I was going to say Venix. Venex. Come on in here, Venex. Oh, that'd be a cute name. It's a demon name, but cute name, Venex. Yes, honey. Yes, so thankful, honey. Come on in here, Twinkle. Yes, so Venus RX separates relationships and brings exes. What tea, y'all? I only focus on Mercury RX in the past. Oh, listen. Oh, honey, you need to get into all that, TJ. All the retrogrades, honey. All the retrogrades, honey. This is the perfect time to reevaluate old experiences and relationship with self. Definitely, most importantly, relationship with self. Okay, definitely. I just posted my Venus photo on IG. Hope I don't get banned. I know that's right, honey. Come on in here. Isn't we all connected? Now, Julie, did you know that Venus was in retrograde today? Because I didn't tell that to nobody. Did you know that? Because I do remember you did that photo shoot yesterday and you were editing it. Oh, come on in here. Oh, come on in here. There's also going into next year, there's going to be a lot of sexual central experiences. Okay. Some of y'all are not hoes, but you're going to be hoish like. Oh, come on here. A lot of people, listen, we say that for the Omicron. The Omicron, people who sign up for the Omicron event, I'm excited to tap into your vibrations. I'm excited to diagnose, to prognose, to reevaluate, to access, to access, and assess. Okay, two different words, access and assess. Honey, one is ASS, one is ACC. Either way, I'm so excited to jump into the tea to tell y'all what I'm feeling for you financially. Oh, come on in here. Love life wise, health life wise. And of course, I think everybody who signed up for the Omicron event, you're not going to get offended. If I say Spirit is telling me you need to drink, more water, Spirit's telling me you need to stop having sex, or Spirit's telling me you need to stop eating meat, or Spirit is saying, wow, you're picking up the bottle a little too much, I think you're not going to get offended by that. So whatever spirit comes in, as I said, we're going to be Goddess Merkaba. It's going to be throughout this whole event, honey. Okay, ain't no Mystic Persia, ain't no Fallon Ferrari, ain't no Mia. It's gonna be Goddess Merkaba, honey. So listen, don't be like, but wait, who? Listen, save that for after event, okay? And of course, y'all have today, the 20th to the 21st. So those who signed up for the 120, those who signed up for the 221, you have today, tomorrow, the next day, up until Sunday. Okay. Ooh, y'all, I really gotta go, y'all. I gotta go do some teas right now. Yes, honey, thank you for that. Yes, I know that's right, honey. Ow, ow, ow. RX, so it's about healing the deep inner work. Always. Always. When there's a retrograde, it's telling you to stop, look, and listen. Okay. So depending on the retrograde of that planet, it's telling you to deal with that. Like during Mercury retrograde, business, contracts, communications, you should be paying attention to how you communicate. A lot of people are like, oh my God, my cell phone is going to be fucking up. Yeah, but also, this is the perfect time to heal conversation with people that you probably had fucked up conversation with in the past. It's the perfect time to apologize. And listen, I know we didn't communicate openly. And maybe we wanted that too. Maybe you have relationships with people that you were not communicating with at all. It's perfect time to actually sit down and say, okay, we need to start communicating a little more. We need to start being a little open with our situation. We need to start telling each other how we really feel. Okay, start it over. Going into Venus, relationship, domestic gifts, house ship, business, building, buying, all that good tea, honey. I remember when I was going to Concord Medical School, they always had us in blue uniforms. I know that's right. No, but she kept showing up. Okay, see, there you go. See, there you go. Isn't that weird how spirit talk? Nope, no sensitive feelings when it comes to spirit. I'm open to receiving a message. I know that's right, honey. I know that's right. And as we always say, what applies, apply it. What doesn't apply, let it fly. Okay. A lot of people be too quick to let it fly though. We're going to talk about past experiences. People came to me for readings. And I'm like, listen, the man you with, he's a dog. But how's he a dog, that girl? Listen, I see him with multiple partners here. There's a air sign woman right here. Well, how the fuck he sleeping with this air sign woman, honey? Because I'm always with him. And when I'm with him, I'll be checking his phone sometime. Girl, are you sitting on his phone lying to me, knowing that I can see that you don't check his phone because the man don't trust you like that? I mean, I meant to say I'd be like on his Facebook and stuff. Yeah, girl, mama, trust when I tell you that he's talking to another person. Well, I mean, I guess I'm gonna have to just see then. Woo, mama being combative in a reading, and as I really give a fuck about if her man cheating on her or not. I'm trying to give her insight on something. Mama trying to fight me. Girl, Lord have mercy, please bless this woman. And then fast forwarding months later, oh, you know what? I just want to apologize the way I came off. I know I came off like a bitch. It wasn't my intention. I just was in denial. But now I see that everything he said was correct, and there was something that came up in the past that he didn't tell me about. Exactly. That's how I was telling people. If you're getting a reading about someone and you're getting insight on that person, and you never ask those questions, don't assume that it's correct. Because like I said, going into that reading in particular, I told her he had a past that he's not telling you about. And she was like, well, what past could this be? He's not gay, is he? He's not a DL man, is he? honey, there's a lot of secrets that people have. And no, that's not it. But he definitely has some criminal shit going on. And sure enough, it came to pass, girl. And she's like, I'm so sorry. Listen, honey, apology accepted. But baby girl, yeah, girl, we're not doing no more readings together, mama. I don't care if I needed $50 and you have $50 for a reading, girl. No, thank you. Go ahead and pay another reader. Bitch, I'm not about to fight with you about with you, girl, bye. And that's what I said too, girl. I'm not about to fight with you about what message for you, girl. That's between you and God. When we get off on, but you can fight with spirit and your and whatever the fuck you got going on. And this bitch said this and that, yeah, but you fight with spirit on that. You're not about to fight with me about that, honey. Take what is yours and leave what is not. Okay, hello. And I guarantee what I'm telling you is always for you. Hello. Okay, like the goddess nudist energy was on the top of my head, so I let it lead me. I know that's right. And see, that's what we talk about here too. Venus is about sexuality and sensuality, accepting your big bosoms or your no or your small bosoms, accepting your big booty or your no booty, accepting your big thighs or lack of there, right? Lack thereof. So going into that, we know that spirits that are connected to these planets are also in that frequency. People are trying to put a bitch down for being a cam model, phone sex operator, and escort, when it's like, first of all, sweetie, the spirits that reign on me are very sexual and very sensual. No, I was never touched as a kid. No, I had no abusive relationships or situations that made me very sexual as a kid. Like I said, I have what I have. I know that people want what I have, so I'm going to use what I have to get what I want. And going into the whole flirtatious thing, that's what Oshun is. The difference between Oshun and Yemaya, they're very much alike in a lot of essence, a lot of aspects. But Oshun is the teaser. She's the flirtatious one. I'm going to flirt with you to lift you up. I'm not gonna tear you down though unless you try to tear me down. Well, bitch, you a bobblehead bitch anyway. Okay, bitch. Well, that's why you probably have a shrimp ass motherfucking penis. Whatever. Okay. You my on the other hand, it's like she gotta try it out. Like you think I'm sexy? Well, I don't want to hear it from your mouth. I want to hear it from that. So I'm saying all this to say, when people are saying they're daughters of Yemaya or they're connected to Yemaya and even Oshun, but they're not sexual, they're not flirtatious, they're not even trying to engage with intimacy with people, right? It's like, yeah, I don't see that though. And that's how I know, and we're going to say this really quickly and be done. That's how I knew some of these people who claimed that they were daughters of Oshun, that there was trauma in their life. That's what made me do some deep and look deeper at it. Because I'm like, if you're connected to Oshun, you'll be very sensual with it. You'll be very just open and comfortable with yourself. And you want this body, huh? You want to touch my body? Yeah, you'll be into that. But that whole thing about let me wear a turtleneck with a white beater with a corset over it. Let me wear stockings because I can't show off my legs. Let me make sure on top of the stockings I'm wearing some sweatpants and I got the skirt over that. And you connect to a shoe, and then you wonder why you can't get a man, or you're not even getting men are not even looking at you because they're like, "Am I?" Girl, they're looking at you like you're their brother. So it's like, mama, you're not being sensual. You're not being feminine. We know that sensuality and sexuality at its highest is connected to femininity. We know that. Even going into men that are very, very masculine by nature, they're not sexual. You ask them how big their dick is, and they'll say, excuse me, bitch. I don't gotta tell you that. I'm offended by that. But they can ask you how big your titties are and if you wet or not. Like, wait, excuse me? So that's how you know a man who's in touch with his feminine side, not saying he's gay, but he's in touch with his feminine side. And you know when a man is really, really, really masculine. Even going into a woman. That's how you know when a woman is really masculine. A woman is really masculine by nature. She's about covering up everything. Honey, listen, I'm not putting on no makeup. I'm not putting on no hair. Girl, I might put on some earrings, but girl, don't expect me to get my nails done. Don't expect me to be sexy to show off the sway in my back and the ridges on my side and the mountains that's near my upper crest. Yeah, girl, they're not gonna be into that. So that's how you know, like, yeah, okay, mama. And don't think about, it's not about me not being a hoe. I don't gotta show people. You don't have to show people, girl. But even some people when they're fully covered, like I said, it's like, well, girl, unless you're Muslim, because you got a very vulgar mouth. How you covered up your body, but you always talking nasty out your mouth? That doesn't match. Girl, you're covering something. That's why you're wearing all that. So there's some trauma going on there, and you're covering all that trauma. Once again, we're not talking about, like I said, being skimpy and being hoish neither. We're talking about showing off your curves, honey. That's what separates a male from a female, right? Curves. So, bitch, when you're happy and confident being a woman, you're going to show off those curves, honey. When you're not so confident in being a woman, you're going to hide those curves. Let's give a good example going into lesbian studs. They're not out here wearing tight t-shirts and shit, wearing halter tops and shit. You know what I mean? You don't see no stud dressed like that. Because, bitch, they're not about that. Bitch, that's too feminine. Honey, they're going to wear some boxers. They're going to wear some baggy sweatpants because they're trying to cover up the feminine stuff. And they might call themselves J when the name is just Gisela. They might call themselves D when the name is, Denisha. So like I said, girl, that's what it is. Girl, bye. Okay? Girl, bye. Okay? Fake spirituals be bashing sex workers and free-spirited people, yet work on love spells. Speaking of that, that's how I'll be understanding either. Like, if you're against sex workers, let's talk about it for a minute really quickly. If you're against sex workers, but you do love spells, that right there show you that your heart and your head doesn't match. That show you right there that you're a follower, not a leader. Because we know that the element of love is sexual and sensual. And we know that even if you don't have to be with somebody to be in love with somebody. We know that even going into the gold digging situation, whether or not she's in love with the man, she's in love with the money, she's in love with something, that's still love energy. Even going into the spirits that you're venerating to do love spells for. I'm connected to Oshun. I'm connected to Yimaya. I'm connected to Lakshmi. These are very sexual, sensual deities. We all know that in order for someone to have a baby, fertility, a penis have to be inserted into a vagina. So it's like, I'm connected to these spirits. I'm going to do work with these spirits, but I'm going to bash people who are real with those spirits. And even going into Oshun and Yimaya. These are patrons, right? Matrons for sex workers. I give you a lot of examples of spirits. Any spirit that's connected to feminine energy or water are matrons for sex workers. Cam models, phone sex operators, prostitutes, escorts, strippers, exotic dancers, all of that. Once again, men are paying for femininity. A lot of people think that strippers have to have a certain body. There's strippers that don't have a body that make good money. There's strippers that have stretch marks here, cuts here, and they're still making money because that still represents a divine feminine aspect. So it's like, yeah, I never understood that. That's what I said. That's why I call people fake and fraudulent, and they don't like it. You're bashing sex workers. Oh, I wouldn't get my work done from a sex worker. But yet you are out here offering love spells and rituals. How's that possible? You don't even know what that is because you're in a relationship for companionship. That's not love. That's not love, bitch. That's fear. When you got to bind a man because you're afraid of being alone, that's fear, honey. That's trauma at its greatest coming to the surface. So it's like, yeah, you're doing love spells for people, but you're bashing sex workers. Like, I'm trying to figure out how that works because I'm just trying to figure out. Like I said, a lot of your grandmamas were sex workers. They probably didn't get paid, but they had 9 children by 5 different men. And you're going to tell me that they're not sex workers? Bitch, bye. Oh, well, she didn't charge. It was free. Oh, okay, excuse me. She was a free sex worker. Wow. Whoa. That's really a game changer. A free sex worker that got all these kids to feed, living in a shack and shit, or a sex worker that know her worth that don't got all the kids feeding. If she do, she got money to feed the kids. And she could do what the fuck she want to do. She could buy what the fuck she want. She could go where the fuck she want. Let's talk about it. Who gonna get more applauded? A bitch that knows her worth? Or bitch is saying, no, I don't feel like I'm worthy of being taken care of. I'm just going to give up my goods. And they be first talk about my yoni, my yoni, my yoni, my yoni. All they gave you was some babies and a man who didn't want you. That's really a yoni? That's power right there, huh? Yeah, girl. Ain't nobody doing that. So like I said, honey, sex workers, love spells, all within the same team. We're not saying you got to be a sex worker to have an effective love spell. We're not saying that. We're saying that's on the same level. Wives give off the look of prostitutes when they're trying to get something from their husbands. Is that not sex work energy? Women are like, oh my God, I'm going out on a date. They wear high heel stockings, very sexy dresses. They put on makeup and lipstick and shit. People told you stories about back in the day. You know a prostitute based on their nails and their lipstick. Very old trick. That's how you know a sex worker. And it's like, girl, that goes into manifesting with divine feminine energy. So going into, once again, sex worker, it's using your feminine energy to get what it is that you need. And of course, if you're going into male sex workers, girl, you know, a lot of them say they're heterosexual. They're, I will always say now to you, say, honey, there's no heterosexual male worker, girl. You can tell me all day long what you want, girl. You can tell me all day long that you're a male escort and you're only into women, girl. Sure. And I'm a male stripper and I'm not in that, girl. Yeah, that's the illusion that you're trying to give off so these people could pay for it. But I know because I managed strippers and male entertainers. I befriended some of them and all the good stuff. Like I said, girl, I know when the money's right, they gave for pay. Ooh, I'm heterosexual, honey. I don't do none of that. And then a motherfucker be like, I got $3,000 for you right now if you play with your booty hole. Oh, okay. Now let me ask you something. Does it make me gay if a guy give me 3,000, I want to pay my booty hole? It doesn't make you gay. It's very homoerotic though. Like I said, nobody hating on that. Okay, it is what it is, honey. Sexual energy is extremely powerful. It sure is. Sex magic, honey. That's why they say the most powerful magic that we have out there is sex magic. Yeah, honey, you my y'all likes to have her cake and eat it too. I know that's right. And she want to try all the cake too, honey. You said it. You said it too, honey. You said it. Usually the daughters of you my y'all like to pig out. They like to pig out. Venus is a planet of sexual deviance bands. I know that's right, honey. I know that's right, honey. Yeah, usually the daughters of you my God, they like to get real greedy. They like to pig out too. They like to say, I want the cake. Oh, I want the pizza. Oh, I want the chips. Oh, I want this. Oh, listen, I gotta go. I find that sex workers in my goddess group are 10 steps ahead of those who are not spiritually. An old saying, Grand Madam, is sexual energy and spiritual energy is equal. That's a very old saying. There's a thin line between love and hate, right? And there's a thin line between sexuality and spirituality. The more sexual you are, that means the more in tune you are with your energies. Because you cannot, going into this, that's why the Bible teaches you about not masturbating. Masturbating. Why do they call it masturbating, not sensual baiting? Think about that for a minute. Why is it called masturbating and not sensual baiting? Because master is to gain access to the supreme being in you. And then, oh, you go blind if you do it a lot. Once again, fearing people to not be awakened of who they are. When you're doing that stuff, it's awakening who you are. You're becoming in tune with your own vibrations, your own frequencies, what you like, what you dislike. You're opening yourself to all these energies, right? Going into that. So that's why, like I said, religious groups that don't want you to be who you are because they want you to stay beneath them. They want you to be subservient to them. They're going to tell you, don't you do that because they don't want you to be awakened. Like I said, that frees you spiritually. And it is in that process that you master who you are. You become in the knowing of who you are. Even going into sometimes having sexual partners or meeting people with sexual pretenses, you're having all these sexual pretenses to find out who you are subconsciously. Even when you're not a sex worker that get paid. A lot of us have multiple baby daddies. A lot of us have multiple baby mamas. A lot of us have multiple children by different men because we were using these experiences to find out who we are. Come on in here. And it manifested into us having a little us. That's where the children come in at. So like I said, it's about knowing who you are, and sexuality brings you into that comfortability. If you never had any type of sexual experience with yourself, bitch, how the fuck you know what the fuck you like? Oh, I've never had an orgasm. You more than likely never done nothing with yourself. Oh yeah, I was taught that's wrong. I was taught you wait until you get your husband. And okay, yeah. So like I said, now we're really talking. Going to something about, yeah, I wouldn't let a sex worker. I wouldn't connect with a sex worker. I don't know about y'all, but I don't want that sexual energy on me. Like, it needs to be the people that we have multiple kids. So you already have the sexual energy though, sis. You just don't know how to direct that energy. Going to people who have, once again, children who are doing spell works, but they're not into the sexual energy. Once again, misdirected and not really being comfortable with their own sexual energy. So if you're not comfortable with your own sexual energy, you can't do no love spell for me. It's not going to manifest. Can we talk about it for a minute? You don't know who you are. You're not comfortable with your sexual identity. Okay. That's why it's sexual identity, sexual orientation. Okay. Two separate things. You're not comfortable with your sexual identity, then bitch, you can't do an effective love spell. You can't do one for me. For yourself, maybe. But once again, that ties into knowing thyself. You don't know yourself, bitch. Nothing you do is gonna manifest. You have to know your likes and dislikes. I like when a man do that. Oh, I dislike when a man do that. Oh, I don't like when that part is touched. Whatever. Like I said, all that goes hand in hand. Spirituality, sexuality, very much linked. Okay. Listen, honey. Thank you, Kiana. Yes, honey. Come on in here. Listen, y'all. Oh God, there's a lot of comments, honey. Oh God, listen to Mrs. Maya Angelou. I rise from. To be honest, I feel so empowered by sex workers. I don't know why. Yeah, because they're comfortable in their body. Honey, you know we've seen it. We see some sex workers where we're like, oh girl, you know, not me, but people, oh girl, oh my God, look, why this bitch dressed like that? It's cold outside. Oh girl, you can see her vajayjay. Oh girl, this bitch is wearing pink with yellow with orange with polka dots and stripes. Oh girl, oh my God, girl, those are some saggy ass titties. They are comfortable in that body to walk around like that. Bitch, that's power. As Beyonce said, my power, my power. Bitch, that's power right there. So we definitely should be looking at sex workers as a way of inspiring. Like I said, not us being sex workers. So I don't condone illegal activity because we know that there is legal sex working and illegal sex working. I don't condone illegal sexual activity or sex working. But definitely, like I said, we imitate it. Girl, we want to pull up that prostitute look when we trying to get our man to take care of us. But we not the prostitute though. Mm-hmm. Okay, girl. And see, I also realize that heterosexual homoerotic is different from the homo-romantic. Yes, it is. Hello. 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 That's why the guy said, I'm heterosexual, but I like having sex with men. And people are like, oh, wait, hold on. What? What? Honey, homo-romantic is homosexual. A lot of people are not going to understand that because we go into the world of the spirits. There are spirits going to say, okay, so we talk about these beings. There are beings that were born to two male energies. There are beings that are born to two female energies. Going into the Amazons, people still don't understand where they came from, girl. It was an island full of women, and these people are procreating. Who are they getting pregnant by? Well, they get pregnant with themselves. They got the sperm in their bones, and the bones will get them pregnant. Yeah, but it's like, girl. Now let's talk about even Virgin Mary getting pregnant without having sex. Like, girl, come on up in here. Come on up in here. Virgin don't mean always you haven't had it mean untouched. It means there was nothing changed about the element. So it's like, yeah, honey. Yeah, honey. So like I said, it's definitely possible. Going into how you connect. Homoerotic, in my opinion, I told you this before, I think sports is homoerotic. I don't care. Nobody tell me I don't give a fuck. I don't care about sports. I don't look at sports. And you know, I love men. But I think it's very homoerotic to see these men sweaty with each other and they dribbling the balls and shit, putting their hands between their legs, shit. They in the shower, you know, scrubbing their shit and you know, scrubbing, they spread their ass open in front of all these guys, rubbing. Like, girl, well, we don't think about that when in the locker. You don't gotta think about it though. And then y'all shocked when all these people come out as being gay. I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked that these football players, basketball players come out being gay because I think sports is a full body contact sport. Two men being full body contact sounds very homo to me, honey. No tea, no shade. I'm saying what I'm saying. Sounds very homo to me, girl. And y'all be trying to push this shit on your children. Like, you need to play sports. You need to play sports. And then when he comes out, I'm a little curious to be with another man. Oh, hell no. My son ain't gonna be gay. Bitch, you're sending around messages. Because like I said, ain't no man over here trying to be sweaty on another man anyway, girl. You sitting here getting sweaty and shit, sweat hitting each other in the mouth and shit. Oh, over here, bro. Sweat hits you all in the mouth. You swallowing that sweat and shit, rubbing all over me. That is very homo to me, honey. I don't care what nobody say. I'm not apologizing I'm not apologizing for what I said. I think that we are definitely programmed, and when we're programmed, we don't see an issue with it. Going into a lot of sports, we go back to the ancient Romans and ancient Greeks anyway. We know that homosexuality reigned supreme in these places. So it's like, yeah, mama, but y'all be the first thing you're talking about. I don't do the homo thing, but y'all be the first one trying to watch football. Oh, shit. Ooh, touchdown. Oh, look the way he's groping him. Yes. Grab that ball from him. Get between his legs and grab it. Even the whole hitting the booty shit. Like, I'm sorry, two men hitting each other booty is very homoerotic. You don't gotta be homosexual. Like I said, I'm saying you're homoerotic. You're teasing the homo spirit. Because they said there's a homo spirit out there, bitch. So they definitely, LeBron James, okay, all these people when they playing these sports, these full body contact sports, they definitely chanting the homo spirit. So, bitch, like I said before, girl, y'all can play with the girls if you want to. But like I said, I'm interested in seeing some full body contact sport with a man versus a woman. That's what I'm interested in seeing, honey. Hello? I'm not interested in two. And like I said, I love men. Don't get me wrong. I love men. But like I said, for me, I don't watch sports because to me, they're very anti homo, but they're very homoerotic. And I'm just like, yeah, girl, I'm not playing with those spirits, girl. Miss Thing. They don't care for the girls. They come for the trans and the gays and shit and fag this and fag that, but they over here rubbing on each other, sweaty and shit. Like, what experiences do we have as an adult that makes us sweaty and we're rubbing on people? Sound like sex to me. Yeah, sound very steamy and hot. And then I wonder why they be over here playing with each other and shit. Like, oh, Anderson Cooper came out as being gay. That's not shocking. Honey, he playing this sport, getting all riled up and shit. The testosterone going through his body, and he ready to explode. So motherfuckers like, who am I gonna do it with? Oh my God. Okay. Oh, girl, let me stop. Let me stop. Yes, man, that blood red lipstick goes on. Then the succubus in me comes out. The red lights get turned on when it's about to get manifestation. Stop it, girl. Stop it. No orgasm is equal to manifestation. Right. No orgasm is equal to no manifestation. I know that's right. I know that's right, Melly. And that's why these girls be out there having to bind these men. Girl, like the pom pom should bind a man. I don't know about y'all, but my cooking bind a man. If I don't want a man to go, I'm gonna cook some food for him. Baby, listen, you don't have to go right now. You need me to cook something for you? You look a little hungry. You look hungry. No, I'm not hungry. Bitch, you are hungry. Let me make you some food. Honey, that's how you bind a man, girl. You lock him in with that food. That whole doing spells and conjures and let me take my panties and he can drink my panties and let her eat my poo-poo and do because I need to buy. It's like, ooh, yeah, honey. Is your poo poo not good? Is it not that good, sis? Are you not touching him spiritually? Because, like I said, a lot of people want to fuck, but they don't want to make love. And that's my issue with people. I make love. I don't fuck. Okay, that's why I know, well, you look good. Can I get some? No, baby, I don't fuck. I make love, honey. I need you to touch me in my spirit. I need to feel it in my tummy, in my throat, in my back, on my ankle, in my feet, in my hands, my head. When I'm done, I need to say, oh my God. Bitch, I feel like I can walk through the stores and shit. Like, bitch, don't talk to me. Move out the way. Also, I get all these extra magical powers. Bye, girl. Telekinesis shit picking up. Whoop whoop. I'm sirening. I'm here at Walmart. I'm looking for blah 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 blah, and I go in the store and it's in there. That's what I'm about. Girl, after you have sex, you feel miserable and shit. Oh my God, why did I do this? I feel so miserable. What was I thinking? Oh yeah, honey, not for me, honey. Come on here, TC. Who you doing? Yes, honey. Don't ever take my power, my power, my power. I know that's right, honey. Yes, honey. Come on in here. Noobs and Kali, yeah, they laying down right now, TC. Yes, honey. We're going to jump through really quickly. See, yeah, when the target was revealed as heterosexual, but curious, it made me think back to an experience of whereof I caught mother effer staring me down and playing with himself. Oh! LA has a lot of that, huh? I want to say this and I'm going to be done, y'all. I really got to go, y'all. So there was an experience that I had when I was younger. My very first boyfriend, right? I was a teenager. My very first boyfriend. And I went onto this app where there's a lot of masculine men in it because, you know, I'm very feminine. And of course, femininity like masculinity. So I go to this app and I'm looking for masculine males that are open-minded because I was never into men who identified as gay. I want to put that out there. I've always saw myself as a woman, so I was always interested in men who saw themselves as men being into women. So I get on this app and I just got my phone too. It was a AT&T Go phone. Oh girl, I had to beg my mom for that damn phone. Because girl, they used to listen in on the house phone and shit. I was like, oh, I don't want them listening in. So anyway, so I get on this chat room and I used to get on in the library, y'all, because I didn't have a computer. So I went into the library and I would get on this chat and you know, it was opening up some shit. Your spirits was coming in because when I'm on this chat room, everybody want to get around my damn computer. And I remember this one guy sent me a letter and was like, meet me in the bathroom. I was like, motherfucker, I'm not gonna say nothing. If he does it again, I'm gonna say something. Bitch, the next day, he's there too. Now, mind you, he was 2 computers down this time. Come back over and say, oh, you didn't meet me about. I said, bitch, fuck this shit, girl. I'm only 15 years old, bitch. Let me go tell this lady, bitch. I got up out that motherfucking chair, went to the desk to say hi. There's a man that's giving me letters telling me to meet him in the bathroom. He's right there. He's right there. Girl, they got him right together. Come to find out, he was a registered child pedophile, whatever the fuck that is on meganslaw.com. Anywho, fast forwarding, girl. So I was chatting with somebody, and the guy was like, how old are you? And I was like, 18. I was not 18, but I was like 18. And he's like, me too. And I'm like, really? And then I'm just picking up this energy. I'm just like, he's not 18. He's the same age as me, and he's lying. So sure enough, y'all, we exchanged numbers. It took us like 2 months of chatting on his damn computer. And we exchanged numbers, and he would call me block because he was like, I'm not really comfortable with being, you know, blah, 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 whatever. So finally he told me how old he was. I was like, oh my God, I'm that age too. And he's like, really? No way. And I was like, oh. And he's like, wow, I'm into older people. So I thought maybe, I was like, oh, the same thing with me. But I was like, no. Anyway, so we, for a year, y'all, and Maya, falling, head over heels, I'm falling. That song always, every time I hear that song, I think about him. So he was in LA, South Central. Okay, we're gonna say his name started with J. He was Mexican. He would send me pictures of him, but he would crop out his head, but his body. And the energy was so nice, honey. For months we talked. And I was like, I gotta meet with him. And of course, well, wait until you're 18, and I don't want to get in trouble. And I'm like, okay, wait until you're 18 too. And he's like, yeah, la 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 la. Once again, he was the minor. Okay, there was not no 21-year-old man trying to talk to me. That's another LA guy. We'll say that story for another time. So either way, yeah, we'll come back and do a story time on that. So either way, he was in, I want to say, Echo Park. Girl. Echo Park. Either way, we're chatting, we're talking back and forth. He would call me restricted, y'all. So every time I got a restricted number, I thought it was him. I'll run up and, oh, hello. And then, of course, it wouldn't be him, it would be somebody else. But literally, I did not hear back from him for such a long time. Finally, I messaged him on the email, and he did not respond, right? Waited. Years went by. I finally messaged again. Then I got a response from someone else saying, who is this? I'm his wife, blah, blah, blah. This is probably like 3 or 4 years later. I was like, the fuck? So I always think about this guy because he was the first one to teach me some things about some things, okay? And how people, you know, I would say heterosexual identifying people move, okay? And so I think about him, and I kind of think about that when it comes to you, Jay, and Target. I think about that because I'm like, yeah, he reminds me of him. That's crazy. Not in that essence, but in the story, like how you and him talk, and you know what I mean. I'm like, this gives me so much Jay. Like, really, this gives me a lot of this motherfucker. And I wonder what he looks like. I wonder how he is right now. You know, and I was thinking about it too because there was a guy I met years later who was moving from LA up here or up in North when I lived in Stockton. He moved from LA to Stockton, and he was looking for a free place to move, honey. So he was trying to date somebody. And why was I thinking to myself, like, why is this probably him? Because he had the same swag. And I was like, this is not him. This spirit telling me that I can manifest him to me. Because it was like, girl, same swag, girl. And we didn't talk because he was like, yeah, you're taller than me. And I'm going to feel like I'm not the man. And, you know, in the Mexican culture, we're very about masculinity. And if a woman is big enough. And I said, no, honey, that's just you. Because I did a lot of short Mexican guys. Girl, even where I'm at now, honey, the Mexicans here, the guys are like 5'7", and the girls are like, bam, like, girl. When I say 6'3", there was a 6'3" woman that was pregnant when I went to the dentist. And I had to like keep doing double takes, like, whoa, girl, this girl's a big girl. And she's pregnant. Like, this looks crazy. Like, it really looks crazy to see this really tall woman, like very tall, very skinny, with this big belly. It was like, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to get personal because maybe she's not pregnant. No, she's pregnant. But I was like, maybe she's not pregnant. Maybe she got a gut. But no, mama, she was big. And I was just like, damn, honey. Then I think she had a daughter with her. It looked like a daughter. She was like probably 9 years old, probably like 5'8", 5'9", like tall too. So I was like, fuck? So I'm like, I know her baby daddy is also not tall. And if he is tall, girl, what would be the odds of him being taller than her? Yeah, mom, that would be very, very slim to none, honey. Very slim to none. So I'm like, yeah, mama, that's just you, honey. You're inferior. You feel small, honey. Anyway, these sending mixed signals with those sports. I know that's right. Come on in here, honey. I know that's right. Twinkle, see, we here. See, we here, honey. You are my kind of people, honey. Come on in, Twinkle. We here, honey. Hey, Larry Love. I am well, thank you. Season greeting to you and yours. I know that's right, honey. Gotta go. Me too, Grandma. I gotta go to Lover Light. I gotta go. Manifesting is real. That's right. I know that's right. Oh, and Mia, I got the double refund on my bank account. This one. You lying. So let's tell this little story really quickly. Y'all, let's tell the story. So should we tell the story or should we tell the story? No, we're not gonna tell the story because the haters are gonna think something else. They're gonna say, this is what they be looking like. They be thinking they look like this. Hi, we just want to give you a mess about this motherfucker, this bitch ass nigga. But girl, they be looking like this. Hi, we want to give you some shit on this motherfucker. What I talk about? I want to tell this motherfucker. That's what they be looking like, honey. So we'll want that ugliness to come out, honey. We want to keep it nice and cute. Okay. Pulling the good tea, and I know that's right. Don't tell it, it will get them in the store. I know that's right. Listen, y'all, I gotta go. You okay? You okay, mama? You okay? You okay? Bella got allergies like her mama. Y'all, me and Bella got so much in common, y'all. It's not even funny. We have the same temperament. She has allergies like her mama do. She got to take Benadryl and stuff, girl. And she real big, y'all. Bella's real heavy, y'all. This is a big baby, honey. And she 9 months old. You 9 months right now? Happy birthday to the mama because she 9 months. And she's a big girl. Anubis is waking up because he's jealous, y'all. Look, Anubis is getting up right now. Look. Hi, I'm playing with my other baby. Why are you jealous? You jealous of her? I gotta go, y'all. I gotta go. Yes, love and light, honey. 11111. Yes, honey, come on in here. 11111. Yes, yeah. Listen, we know. Listen, send me a screenshot because I think you lying, girl. Why the fuck you lying? Oh my God, why the fuck you lying? Anyway, love and light, everybody. Okay, perfect. Listen, y'all, thank you so much for stopping by here. Of course, like I said, one more day for the Omicron event. Okay, Omicron, same thing. Cronus, Cronu, Crony, whatever. Anywho, shout out to y'all to spiritmissblogspot.com where you could join. Of course, you got until tomorrow 3 p.m. because, of course, we already started the class right now. And then tomorrow we'll be going into part 2 of those who already signed up. So, of course, I don't want you to be too behind. So 3 p.m. will be perfect time for you guys to sign up. Going into this, like I said, there's going to be a lot of energy being pulled, being identified, being resurrected, being put to sleep, being awoken, all the good stuff going into even y'all. Those of you who are not able to make the Omicron event for whatever reason, you have 5 mini classes that you can sign up for, which we get into very lightly and very politely here. Let's get into this. And you have until the 21st to sign up, okay? Or excuse me, the 1st, not 21st. We're past the 21st, girl. The 21st coming up. Anywho, you have until the 1st of January to sign up for this. And whenever you signed up later, whenever you sign up, your class will be sent to you within 72 hours of you purchasing it. So no matter what class you sign up for, you'll get it within 3 days. So going into this, honey, and I need to put my allergy pill to y'all too now, so I didn't get itchy and stuff, honey. So going into this, the introduction of the 5 classes to enrich your spiritual journey, okay, whatever. All classes will be 45 minutes, like I said. When I say mini class, I feel like it's going to be straight to the point. And I was going to say, so the first one is Bible Magic 5-star, which will go over the introduction of Bible magic, how to use crystals and candles and days of the week to enrich your Bible work, plus tips and tricks on how to find the scriptures that better suit your needs. Okay, so we're going to go into that very quickly, very widely, very politely. Going into your name is power. Okay, course, you can check the blog spot out to see what these classes stand for. Advanced Candle Magic class. Now, of course, I always say these classes are easy for you to know. Da, da, da. Some people are like, listen, it's redundant for me. I already know about Candle Magic Mystic. You said it's for beginners too. I already know about it. I don't want to know. Listen, with Advanced Candle Magic, girl, I guarantee you, well, you could be experienced. Let me not say I guarantee you. I guarantee that 85% of y'all don't know anything about Advanced Candle Magic. So we're going to go over that in that class, okay? Going into You Got the Power. You got the power. Learn how to revoke the contracts that you made in spirit in the past lives and in this life. You can also get tips on how revoking contracts that was placed upon you generationally, simple and easy steps. Of course, I mean by that, it's like your grandmother making ties, your mother, some of y'all mamas fucked up as fuck too, placing spirits over you and shit, all that. You can learn how to revoke that, get access to that, and take that shit away, okay? Going into Goddess and God Awakening, learn how to unlock your subconscious mind and learn how to awaken who you really are. Of course, we're going to go into some energies that are there that are not activated on a lot of people that I'm going to show you how to activate. Of course, I'm going to give you the steps on how to activate it, and you do it. Of course, you can do your research on it too. It's real. It's been around for at least 60 years. The techniques I'm going to give you is older than that, but we're going to talk about it. Made it to the Western world about 60 years ago. And of course, like I said, I'll share that technique with you. Once again, very quick, very simple. Of course, you get all the classes, you get a deal. One class will be $25. If you want these classes presented to you live, because they will be video format, you add $50 on top of that, okay? Of course, do the calculation, all that good stuff, okay? If you want all the classes presented to you live, it'll be $150. Like I said, check out the blog spot. Very, 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 very enriching videos, information you could definitely use, and of course, do your own research on after it's presented to you. Now, they're not going to present it to you the way that I'm going to motherfucker present it to you, honey. Hello? I said what I said, but you can find videos on the topic. So you'll learn how. Because a lot of things I realize that when people put information out there on the internet, they don't show you how to do it. It'll just say, oh, take a brown candle. We're going to show you how to do a love ritual. Take a brown candle, get rose petals, get olive oil, get candy. You're going to light this for 15 minutes. You're going to read this and that. You're going to say, moon, hail the moon goddess, Selene of awe, bring the love and don't let it fall. Whatever. And you're done. It's not going into planetary hours. It's not telling you what crystals to use. It's not telling you what to do to yourself before you do the work. It makes it seem like you could just wake up, go get the supplies, and do the work. No, honey, you got to prep yourself. Like with anything, you got to prep yourself before you do it, but it don't tell you that. So going to someone like me, I'll walk you through the steps on how to prep for you, okay? How to get what you're needing. Oh, girl, I'm going to have to drop. Oh, girl, I'm going to have to take it all out there, girl. It's all. Oh, girl. Let's see, I'm thinking of what I got to do right now. So anywho, y'all, see y'all later, honey. Yes, have a good week. Yes, thank you so much, honey. Bye, y'all. Stay up. Yes, honey. Stay positive, honey. Name I know, Jay. That's why I didn't say the whole story. No need for the info to be spilled. I know that's right, honey. Don't spill the tea, honey. Anyway, spill the tea later. Love and light, everybody. 2spiritmix.boxspot.com, 2spirit@gmail.com. Bye for now.